Attention, attention. This content may include material. Attention, attention. This content may include explicit material. Viewer discretion is advised. The intention is not to offend, but to provide information. We are pushing the culture forward. Proceed only if you are comfortable with potentially sensitive topics and probably a decent amount of cussing. That being said.
That being said, what? With that being said, what?
Yeah.
With that being said, what?
I had said it and it was said.
Damn. With that being said, you already know what it is, man. This is UNRAP, baby. You can cut the music, bro. We already in it, man. We ran a little bit late. Motherfuckers over there with they goddamn hairstylists and shit getting done up and shit. And I'm up there like, hurry the fuck up. You don't worry, I'm going to be there on time. I look up and it's fucking 8:30.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah. It's 8:30. And I'm sitting here looking at what in the fuck is going on right now? You know what I'm saying? We all discombobulated, man. This ain't cool.
I know what you're talking
This
about.
ain't cool at all. Shout out to Mercedes on the beat in the chats already, man. We appreciate you. Salute to you. Shy, I always do that, yes, man. Shout out to Sheba. Salute. Man, you already know what this shit is, man. I'm really mad at you right now, but I'm gonna save that shit for later. The engineer, man, I can't hear myself, bro. I can't hear myself. I'm mic 1. There's not a lot to look at. Just turn up mic 1.
I think it's safe
hold
to say,
on.
though, that it ain't.
What?
It ain't
you got to turn
Friday.
her mic up because we already know she's not going to talk loud enough. So, yeah, I'm good. And
It's not Friday.
It is Friday.
Without Sheba.
Check it out. It's UNRAP, baby. Shout out to Lyric Versatile in the building.
Yo.
Looks fresh. Yeah. Check this out. I am your boy Heat Detector. I am the baddest motherfucker in Chicago. I'm telling you right now. Given that, I have a co-host and shit. You know what I mean? But with everything else being said, the show is a cold ass show.
It's a bit frigid.
You know what I'm saying? But I'm a cold motherfucker.
No argument here.
Okay. Wow. That's odd.
No argument.
Okay. I'm gonna roll with that.
No argument here.
Already you see it. Not it. You're not it. I'm not. I don't know why that came out like that.
I'm ready to dance.
To my right, we have the illustrious, the impeccable, the Nash Vino in the fucking building. You already know how we do it. And of course, we got the engineer. Yeah.
To this day.
Yeah. Hey, he fucked me up last week with the to this day shit. You know what I'm saying?
That shit was perfectly placed.
Look, there he is. And see, he still, we give him some camera time and look at him. He don't even know. Look.
Got me all the way over here.
No, you got yourself a scoot up. There he is. Oh, there he is.
Hey.
He ain't you. See, he one of them kids in the classroom that sat all the way back from the desk.
Because he was chilling.
And he was doing some other shit. And the teacher was like, "Excuse me, Mr. Swipe God. Mr. Swipe God." And it took about 3 or 4 yells.
Mr. Swipe God is hilarious.
Yeah, Mr. Swipe God. Mr. Swipe God. Do you have your homework, Mr. Swipe God? He ain't even pulled up to the desk. You know what I'm saying? What it is. What's up, Swipe God? How you feeling tonight?
I'm good, baby. How you feeling?
Man, I'm $1 million. I don't feel like $1 million
You
bucks.
$1 million
I'm $1 million
Yeah,
motherfucking
$1
bucks.
I heard that shit.
You know what I'm saying?
I heard
I gotta keep
that
it real
shit.
with you. I can't lie to you. You want me to lie to you?
No.
All right. That's what's up.
I ain't
I'm
really
$1 million
lying.
motherfucking bucks. Listen, crazy shit. I just want to talk about real quick. Like, I know this is your man's. What the fuck is wrong with your man's Dirk? Talk to me real quick. Like, in a nutshell, what's wrong with your man's?
I mean, I would think that the homies would have him insulated. You know, now, I know, you know,
He can't insulate
I know-
himself. How
I-
he gonna expect other motherfuckers to insulate him?
I don't know. I would just feel like somebody would just be like, let's protect the money. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like, wouldn't that be like the smart thing to do? I mean, personally, I would like to think, I would like to hear
What if he a real stingy ass nigga and he ain't really gave nobody nothing?
But the one in particular, that was not the case.
Oh, what'd he give him?
He held him down when he was locked up.
what'd
Gave
he
him
give
a
him?
house, car, money.
How much money? Not enough.
Well, apparently.
Not enough. So
Apparently.
you can give a motherfucker $1 million and he might, and if I'm sitting on 200, he can be like, that's all you giving me? That's all you giving me? What am I supposed to do with $1 million?
I mean,
you got 200 million. What am I supposed to do with $1 million?
I don't know.
The fuck you mean? What you didn't have $1 million yesterday?
This Swipe God forte.
Let me hear what Swipe God had to say. Look, he still ain't on camera.
You're supposed to make 1 million, 2 million. Then make 2 million, 4 million.
Okay.
That's what I'd have told their ass.
Okay.
Facts.
And you realize there's a monitor in front of you and you can see yourself in the monitor?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, okay. Mr. Swipe God, eyes to the front, please.
It's sad though. Fucking sad.
Hey, Lyric said 50,000 in a house, bro. Come on, man. What the fuck you, man? Some of these motherfuckers
And 12 years worth of commissary and a car.
Commissary ain't shit. You been locked up before? Commissary ain't shit.
If you're locked up and you had zero, that's one thing. This motherfucker held you down. I don't give a fuck if it's $3. Shit.
Man, come on now. Come on now. You don't even know what you're talking about. You in territory that you know nothing about.
And I never do. That's one area that I do not want to be an expert in.
All right.
The crazy part is they got caught.
You got to speak up.
They got caught and didn't even hit the person they were supposed to hit.
Okay. Yeah.
Also,
see, that's why you got to watch who you around. That's why I be having my eyes on you. You got to watch who you around. I mean, like, you can't be trusted. You look like you would flip before you even got to the station.
bitch.
Look like you be in the back of the car right now, like, okay, so his real name is Jorge.
Ain't that a
He's not
bitch?
really from Chicago. Yeah, you ain't even made it to the state.
I'm over here professional.
You ain't even got ink on your fucking fingers yet.
I'm over here professional assistant pimping like a motherfucker. Ain't this how you gonna do me?
I'm just saying, man. I see it in your eyes. I see it in your eyes.
That's terrible how you do
But I'll
me.
fuck around and, now I ain't gonna say, allegedly if something happened, I'm gonna make
We
sure
all about the
your
plausible
ass is,
deniability.
you are not in the loop. First of all, we already know you can't be trusted because what you're gonna do at a Diddy party. We know you can't be trusted.
See, here's one more thing I'm starting to not like. Okay, you keep
Okay.
saying at a Diddy party. That nigga has been removed from his hosting duties. Okay, why can't it just be a Vino event, a Vino vibe?
Right?
There you go,
What?
Vino vibes.
Who?
It's a thing.
What are you talking about?
Vino vibes.
Who got Vino
They ain't
vibes?
Diddy parties no more. It's Vino vibes.
Shout out Eric Johnson. He said, what up, what up? I got a notification
Hola.
today. I usually don't get these. I just be showing up because I know the show. Yes, that is one of our most loyal people right there.
Yeah.
The most loyal
The
person.
most loyal.
He been
To this day.
he been coming and watching the show since day one.
Yeah.
0 motherfucking followers, 0 motherfuckers watching, but him.
Yeah.
Sometimes he watch the whole show and be the only motherfucker in
The
there.
only one watching the entire show.
Yeah, shout out to him. As soon as we get the merch made, man, we got you.
Shit, we got a whole sheet down.
And shout out to Mercedes on the beach. She's been in the comments. She said, shake my head. No, if we had, why am I going to mess up the bag like that though? Let's see. Now, I need to get Mercedes on the team because she sounds like she would be solid. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I mean.
Yeah. And in more terrible news in hip hop for the culture in general, DJ Clark Kent passed away from colon cancer.
Oh no.
That shit's all. And I was just scrolling on some regular shit, and I seen Lenny S posted that shit. That is fucking
I
awful.
gotta say something real quick.
Yeah.
You know that we'll get to that in a second, but I think you need to address that.
Yeah. So he could be talking to the two of you.
Nah, hold on. Let's try that one more time. Let's try.
I don't know.
Let me try that one more. Let me see how this works. Boom.
It ain't a motherfucking Friday unless you try to troll me.
Okay, so
I'm not gonna cut your ass out today.
Hit the like. He said, yeah. Shout out to Sicko Entertainment. He said, hit the like. It helps the channel. Yeah, for sure. Yeah. Mercedes again. I had to come to show some love since you're on the FX and Q show. Speaking of,
shout out to the FX.
Speaking of, let me go on ahead and give my mans and them a shout out, man. Shout out to FX Radio Network. Let me just go ahead and just, drop your digs. You know what I'm saying? I fucks with they show. You know what I mean? I'm going to tell you. Like I'll doing my damn thing right quick. Hold up. It. Shout out to X Radio Network. I was doing my due diligence online, you know what I'm saying, checking the algorithm, all that shit. And I always, when I see certain things, people that are live, I'll click on them and check them out. And as soon as I clicked on them, the music first got me because it was some gangster shit going on, you know what I'm saying? And then when they started talking, I was like, oh yeah, I fucks with these dudes, you know what I'm saying? And I went in the chats, said a couple of things, and next thing you know, I'm on their goddamn show. You know what I'm saying? And I've been hollering at him and talking to him all day. And so go straight to their page. If you fuck with us, you got to fuck with them. Go straight to their page. It's Effects Radio Network. Shout out to FX and my boy Quaalude, man. They probably going to pop in a nice salute to them. Yeah, man, shit is dope. Dope, But back to Clark Kent. Sad news.
Yeah.
Sad news.
That's terrible.
Yeah, it is terrible for hip-hop. You know what I'm saying? She said she had to come. So, Sheba said, I'm trying to get to all these. Everybody in the comments. Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm. The Dove. Yeah.
Rest in peace. Definitely a very significant part of hip-hop culture.
Lil Busy, the son of Busy Bone, Gucci Mane, and crew also, KRS-One and Rocky Rob. Look out for the features. All right, shout out to Sicko Entertainment.
Okay, all right.
Yeah, we see you keeping hip hop alive and breathing. You know what I'm saying? We got a lit ass show tonight. We're gonna get to that. I'm sorry if I can't get to all of the comments at once. Hit that like, hit that subscribe. We in the building tonight. We got somebody, You know what I'm gonna say, man.
What you think periodically, just about like letting the comments build up and maybe just kind of brushing through them at a couple of points, because comments picking up nowadays,
well,
out here in these streets.
I'm not Superman. I can't do. I know you see me as Superman, but I'm not Superman. I can't do every goddamn thing. Sometimes you're gonna have to pick up. Carry the load a little bit.
Well, you can't wear the fucking cape unless you're gonna do the job. Okay.
Well, I can do I've been doing it. What the fuck you mean? I've been doing the job.
You the one over there crying and shit, how much you need to break and all kind of shit.
First of all, I ain't never shed one motherfucking tear.
God damn.
All right.
I thought we worked on this shit. Okay?
Nah, I'm saying though, this is the energy you're bringing tonight. And look at him. I got him on camera. Look at him. My man's. Oh, see. Swag God don't give a fuck tonight. He don't give a fuck. How you feeling? You good, bro? You ready for the show?
Yeah. All right. Y'all ready for the show?
I mean, we already here.
We here. Shit. We in the building.
Right.
We in the building.
All right, let's do it.
Yeah. We got to wait for our guests real quick. But,
as the days go by and the year comes closer and closer to an end, I get more and more excited, man. I'm just so fucking excited.
You got to talk into the mic.
I wake up every day hip hop horny now. You know what I'm saying?
Hip hop horny. That's our word. Look, if you hear somebody say they hip hop horny, know that shit. That shit came from here.
Unless it was one of us.
Yeah, that shit. We coined that phrase, hip hop horny, and I'm hip hop horny tonight. Real hip hop horny, man. I woke up this morning with a hip hop boner. You know what I'm saying? I was ready to go, man. When I heard FX radio, boy, I was like, I got up. The music was so cold. I got up and I was just looking at something to punch, something to rob, somebody to do something. You know what I'm saying? If a random person, like, if somebody in the house would have said, heard somebody come down and it was a plumber and they did not notify me or inform me that motherfucker was gonna be coming down to the studio, I would have robbed his ass. That's how I felt. I would have robbed his ass. That music had me going. I was ready. You know what I'm saying? I was ready. You ever woke up and just ready?
Just want to slap a motherfucker.
Man.
Just ready for whatever.
Man, look. Man.
Vampires, all that shit.
Everything, man. Anybody could have got it.
It's going down.
The dogs ran away. They knew I was in kicking mode. You know what I'm saying? I was ready, man. My slapper was ready. I was ready to smack the shit out of some shit. You know what I'm saying? The fuck out of here. What the fuck? Fuck you mean? Yeah. I woke up. The fuck you mean? You know what I'm saying? Fuck wrong with you? It is what it is. Look, Buzz and Beyond is in the building. What's cracking?
What's up?
Yo, much love. Yo, much love to Can I Kick It? Yeah. That's the co-host of Can I Kick It.
Really?
Yeah.
You think?
Yeah, I'm just letting you know because you acting like you out the loop. You actually said you out the loop earlier, so we just gonna keep that a buck, right?
I said I'm out the loop earlier?
Yeah, that's what you said. I'm sticking with it. You know what I'm saying? But I'm willing to be on your show. It will be something different from what you do, but it will get a few more eyes on you. First of all, bro, ain't nothing different from what we do.
Right, we do it.
Nothing. We done had heavy metal on this bitch.
Shit.
Goss on this bitch. Gospel on this bitch.
R&B.
Drill, R&B. What the fuck is you bringing to the table, bro? We had it all. We about to have a country singer on this bitch. Fuck you mean? Nah, we ready for you, bro. We ready for you. We ain't worried about that. We ain't worried about that. We're well versed in music and shit talking. You know what I'm talking about?
I have to check Sicko out.
You know what I'm saying? I'm at work, but I'm checking in. My mans. That's right. Everybody, you see that right there lets you know there's no motherfucking excuse.
Mm-hmm. Dedication.
If you at work, you know what I'm saying? Turn your phone on, put an earbud in, and put your phone in your fucking pocket and act like you working. You know what I'm saying? It would be an honor to be the first. The first what? My mans. I'm like, what the fuck? Be the first of what?
I feel like the first time he was in the comments, he said like he likened himself to like Insane Clown Posse type. And maybe I think that's why he feel like he'd be the first. And
we about to have Brother Lynch Hung on this motherfucker. So Brother Lynch Hung is like the inventor of gore rap, horrorcore rap. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I know Lynch from back in the day. Like that shit ain't new. I mean, it's not like new to me. Might be new to y'all. Might be new to you.
I was just waiting.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But yeah, we know what the Juggalos are, bro. Shout out to you. Shout out to the Juggalos. Yeah, I'll holler at you. DM me. We'll see what's happening. Mercedes, what she say? I share the live. Yeah, well, that's what's up. Appreciate you, love. Appreciate you.
Thank you.
Let's get back to the show though, real quick. You know, we got somebody on the show. You know what I'm gonna say, right? You know what I'm gonna say, right?
You're some elevated level of excited.
No. I'm cool right now. Like I'm cool. I'm cooler than the other side of the pillow. You know what I'm saying? I'm on some cool mellow shit because my man's is real cool with it. Damn near on some pimp shit. Damn near. Close to the isms.
I look suspicious.
I don't know what the fuck you look like, but I'm telling you, you know what I'm saying? I'm putting you up on game before you sit down.
Okay.
You know, you speak a little isms, you speak a little hustling. I'm about to
I see.
You know what I'm saying? I'm about to start popping my motherfucking collar up in this bitch in a minute. He been in the game, he be grinding, he be doing his thing. You know what I'm saying? The comments is going crazy. We just talking about Juggalos and Can I Kick It? Yeah. That's what I'm trying to tell you, Sicko. We in this for the long haul. We ain't just pretending. But anyways, my man's is in all the circles in the city. We see him when we out. You know what I'm saying?
Rubbing elbows, kissing babies.
All that. And doing his damn thing. He got bars, got the music. I like the music. You know what I'm saying? It's got that griminess. You know I like that grimy shit.
Definitely.
You know what I'm saying? I like that.
Scrunch your face up.
Yeah, but it gotta, your neck gotta do this shit.
All your shit gotta look
everything. You gotta be tense. Like it's
some medication.
No, like you're about to pop in a minute. You know what I'm saying? Like everything is just ready, cocked and loaded.
Yep.
And ready, just you know what I'm saying? Bah!
Like maybe security,
you know what I'm saying?
Should just circle the situation.
Yeah. But in a smooth way, he do it in a smooth way. You know what I'm saying? He do it in a smooth way.
Hey, that's fucked up.
I didn't even hear what you said. What you say?
He said, I cut your Achilles with a razor blade.
Yeah, type shit. Ain't nothing wrong with it. I fucks with it.
That's crazy.
He look like the type that'll be outside playing basketball in some Timbs. Like ready to go. I'm just saying that's my type of shit. You might not like that shit, but I like that shit.
Clearly.
The shit gets me amped. And yeah, by the way, I am excited. Like a motherfucker. And without further ado, we're going to bring him on, man. Right now, we got Paul JILLZ in the building. And I'm going to ask him a question as soon as he sit down. Because I don't know if you noticed on the door right there. See the edge of the door? Yeah, see, you didn't. I told you it was already there.
It's Godzilla.
Godzilla. See, that's the question. Now, because I know it's Jilla, JILLZ. But I was like, wait a minute, because in some of the videos, I'm like,
yeah,
because there'll be another motherfucker and it's Godzilla. So is it Godzilla the group, Godzilla the man?
All right, so
you got to come closer to the mic.
Yeah,
let me get that mic situated for you. We didn't get a chance, by the way, to do the whole mic check.
Long story short,
some people,
you know what I'm saying? Godzilla is the group. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Me and my man's Prosper Jones, Paul JILLZ and Prosper Jones is Godzilla. You know what I'm talking about?
Right.
That got, you know, P. Jilla used to be my name back in the day. You know what I'm saying? I used to write Crook. Shout out to SAK, my whole crew. You know what I'm saying? I used to do graffiti. I was writing Crook, right? And I was with that crew. And then I changed my name to Jilla. And it was too many Jillas, so I took the A off and put a Z on it. You know what I'm saying? And I'm Paul JILLZ. And back in the day, they used to call me Jilla, so that's why we made the group Godzilla, like, you know what I'm saying, Godzilla with a J.
Oh, that's what's up.
No, that's what's happening.
You know what I'm saying?
That's
Fire-breathing dragon stomping through your city.
See? You see what I'm saying? And that dragon, I swear, probably got Tim's on.
Most definitely. Not tonight, but you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I'm saying if that dragon is
time,
stomping through the fucking city, he got Tim's on.
Oh, yeah, when we go to work, no doubt. You know what I'm saying? Because I got to stomp through.
Yeah, see what he said when you go to work. You got to be careful with motherfuckers that say when they go to work.
Yeah.
They wearing,
You know what I'm talking about?
them ain't construction boots either.
You know they mean
Them's putting in work boots.
Putting in work.
You know what I'm saying?
Real talk.
See, y'all, see, you got to excuse, you know what I'm saying, my coach. Sometimes she's a little slow when it comes to hood shit, street shit, real nigga shit. You know what I'm saying?
That's all right.
I'm going to center my chi.
Center your chi then.
We're going to get you up to speed.
Yeah, get her up to speed, please.
My chi.
Because today, she acting like she don't know nothing. Maybe it's the haircut. I don't know.
Might be.
But,
yeah, you fresh though.
How you feeling tonight, brother?
I'm good. I'm feeling
You good?
excellent. You know what I'm talking about? The streets loving it. I'm loving it. Everybody, you know what I'm saying? We all getting it together.
Yeah, that's what's happening, man. We're glad to have you on the show, man. I've been looking forward to it all day.
Hell yeah, appreciate y'all.
Yeah, no doubt. I see you been, in the game here in Chicago for a minute.
Yeah.
Take us, you're originally from Chicago, right?
No doubt.
Okay.
I'm from Southeast Side.
Southeast Side. He said that shit with passion and with heart.
No doubt. We represent
You know what I'm
87th
saying?
Stony Island to the fullest.
You see?
You know what I'm talking about?
I just want, I'm talking to her because I want her to recognize what real shit, not just me, but like when you see a real motherfucker, what they also look like. Because not just, I'm a real motherfucker, but I'm saying I want you to see that there are other real motherfuckers out there, and I want you to see what they look like and what they sound like.
Your ass gonna have some real bad injuries, real motherfuckers.
Yeah, all right.
Damn.
No, so you from Chicago. When did you start getting into hip hop?
Shit, man. I went to William H. Ray School on 56 in Kimbark, so I was in High Park from the time I was like 7 years old. I've been around art and hip hop, since the 80s. You know what I'm saying? I'm an old dude, feel me? So, man, I was like 9, 10 years old. I started trying to do my little graffiti. I think I was probably about 11, 12 years old. First time I rapped at the barbecue.
Wait. We gotta stop you there. 12 years old. You rapped at the barbecue.
Like probably more like 11.
11. See,
shorty.
The story thickens. All right, let's hear those bars. Those 11.
From when I was 11?
Yeah, let's go, man. Come on, man. Stop playing.
I have no idea what I said. I think I might have been rapping somebody's song. It just might have been me up there.
When's the first time you wrote your first song you wrote? I gotta find my cigars real quick. I don't know
shit.
what the fuck.
First song I ever wrote, I probably tried to start writing songs probably when I was about 14, 15 years old.
If you don't mind me asking, what year was that?
That'd have been
Don't do it. Don't do it.
93. Yup.
Okay.
I had a mixer. I had one of them Radio Shack realistic
Stop
mixers,
it. You know
right?
he's a real one. Radio Shack
And
mixer.
I had
Yo.
a tape deck and a CD player, and I play my instrumentals off the CD and record through the microphone onto a tape.
So you wrote your first song at what age?
Probably about 14 years old.
14 years old. What was the name of that song?
I was born to do this shit.
I was born to do this shit.
Like the name of the song?
Yeah, come on, man. Everybody remembers. Everybody remembers their first shit.
Nah,
It's like your first piece of pussy, man. You remember that shit.
Hell no, especially not me. Remembering my first piece of pussy is gonna be impossible. I done been through. Listen, let's talk about this music.
Let's talk about the music, bro. This man was about to go down a laundry list.
Honesty is real.
Oh, real. Oh, real. I treat everything like the same thing. You know what I'm saying? I try to kill everything. So I probably started remembering songs probably when I was about 19, 20 years old.
First song that you wrote that you can remember right now. Give me the first 8 bars.
Damn. This shit was like, it's P. Jilla. Now you know you ain't fucking with no rookie. My pimping game is pro.
See?
Crooked P. Jilla. Now you know it's P. Jilla. Now you know that was the hook.
Look,
right?
he smiling like he remember that shit.
He took me way back. Bro, like my man Kitwana had a group, you know what I'm saying, back in the day.
Mm-hmm.
And they started calling me Crooked P. Jilla. I started making my serious mixtapes, my serious demos when I was rocking with them.
Mm-hmm.
And that's when I started taking this shit serious. You know, before that, I was just, rapping over instrumentals.
Just fucking around.
Just fucking around. But I had my own setup in the crib.
Right.
Because I was still learning and trying to take this shit
You was
serious.
you before that you was doing graffiti, right?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so you've been like a real, let's just say, hip hop head. I hate using that term,
No doubt.
but you was a real hip hop head from way back. So
Way
did you do breakdancing that as well?
Nah, I was more into DJing.
DJing,
My cousin
graffiti.
was a DJ.
Then you moved over into MCing.
Right.
See, that's why I be
I
telling
ain't never
motherfuckers.
had enough coordination to be no damn breakdancer.
That does take a little bit of coordination.
When did you realize that you know what I'm good. I can really do this shit.
When I was in Kansas, I moved to Kansas when I was 15. I got into some shit in Chicago. My mama had to send me.
Allegedly.
Yeah, the police wasn't involved, but the neighborhood, the whole neighborhood was like, get this dude out of here. So my mama sent me to live in Kansas with my uncle, right? And even down there, I would bring my mixer and my tape deck and my
Had to go
CD
with
player.
you.
All that shit went with me, yeah. And they like, oh, you DJ parties? Yup, I DJ parties. So I'm DJing at parties at my high school in Kansas. That's when I knew I could do this shit for real.
They was paying you?
I mean, they wasn't paying me, but they chose me.
rocking that
I was
shit.
rocking that shit.
Yeah, they chose you though. That's all that matters. They chose
They
you.
chose me, and I was rocking that shit. That's all I need to know. At 15, that's all I needed to know.
So when you was doing the high school parties and you was like, okay, I'm this DJ thing can work for me. How long did you before you was like, I'm fucking with this MC shit too for real?
I mean, we have a microphone, so people would want to come up there and rap, and I'm, how I am. I'm like, give me this microphone and show y'all how to rap. I'm from Chicago. And then you know how when you out of town, especially back in the day, everybody, oh, your name's Chi-Town.
Yeah,
Where you from?
just
Oh,
throw
what's
that
up,
name
Chi-Town?
on you.
Your name is automatically Chi-Town when
Right.
you from Chicago, when you out of town, right? So Chi-Town got to show you what it's made of, what it's all about, right? That's when, I got good at it. I got to the point where I wasn't afraid to speak in front of people and perform in front of people. And that's what it really takes.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think hip hop does that for a lot of people, especially like creative people. We're like our worst critics when it comes to certain shit. And you have to have that ability to be in front of people and doing shit. And I say it all the time that like, in order to be like a really good rapper, you got to be a little narcissistic.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
No
You got to
doubt.
be that motherfucker that feels like, and talks that shit like, ain't nobody fucking with me.
For real. I was
Nas
born
could
to
walk
do
in this room
shit.
right now and be like, I don't give a fuck about that nigga.
No doubt.
You know what I'm saying?
No
I'll
doubt.
rap that nigga right now and then whoop his ass and then take his chain. What?
You know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying? But you're supposed to feel that kind of way.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? On
Word
some
up.
real shit. And
That's
be
the
honest
only
with
way
you,
you
if
go
Nas
into
did
that
walk
shit
in
and
there, he
win.
might need to have security because I'm broke right now and his ass looking like a whole meal right now.
trying to
No
tell
Diddy.
you.
You don't gotta tell
No
nobody in
Diddy.
this room
Like
that
shit,
Like,
nigga.
trying to tell
You
you.
can't walk in here with that big ass plate like that. Nigga, I'm
Somebody tell
hungry as
nigga you
hell.
gonna have to share for real.
Yeah. Real
15
talk.
15 years old. Who was you listening to?
Damn, a little bit of some of everybody. But I can tell you this, like, the first time I memorized a whole song was Love's Gonna Get You.
Love's
BDP,
gonna
right?
get you.
Oh,
Love's gonna get you. Love's gonna get you.
I ever got up and
Love's
and
gonna
said
get
that
you.
shit
Yeah.
in front of my uncle. Like the first time I ever rapped at the barbecue, that's like everybody, and I got a microphone, a DJ, and all that. But I remember one time we sitting in the front room, and my uncle like, you know, he see me writing something. He like, what is that you writing? I'm writing down the lyrics, trying to memorize this shit.
Mm-hmm.
I must have been like 9 when BDP dropped that, because that was the 88.
Making me feel old in a motherfucker.
Yeah.
God damn.
Right. So that's
I don't even
you
want
know
to
what I'm
say
saying?
how old I
First
was.
said,
I
I'm
ain't even
like,
want to.
wait.
Man.
I'm memorizing
That
that
used to be
verse. He
my
like, let me
shit.
hear you say it. Because, you know, that's just how my uncles was, you know what I'm saying?
Damn,
Let
I'm
me
an
hear
old
it.
head.
I'm like, all right, so I got to in junior high with the B plus grade. At the end of the day, I don't hit the arcade. I go straight home to my mom's apartment. Got to tell them suckers every day, don't start it. You know what
See?
I'm saying? I had to kick that shit
You
to her
gotta
as
love
a
it,
shorty.
man. You gotta love it.
And
That
just losing that inhibition, losing that fucking fear to spit that shit in front of somebody that's
Right.
like looking at you like this, you know
Right.
what I'm saying, putting you on the spot. When you lose that, then you get to, you know, advance, you know what I'm saying? You get to, you know, develop your style.
Focus on some other shit.
Or focus on some other shit. So I lost that at an early age.
when did
So
you
now,
when
I
did
get
you
to
feel like
develop, you know?
when did you feel like when you looked in the mirror and you was like, you know what, I'm a cold motherfucker.
When I would be in Hyde Park rocking in the ciphers and I would get the oohs and the ahs,
Mm-hmm.
you know what I'm saying, from people that I kind of like looked up to, you
Right.
know what I'm saying?
Because there is
People
a
that I
shifting
seen
point.
doing they shit, I'm like, oh, y'all like my shit too?
Yeah, because there is a shifting point where you're like, you kind of know, like, well, I don't know if I can hang with these niggas, but
Right.
I'm here anyways. Fuck it, you know, I'm gonna spit my shit. I'm gonna go ahead and do my thing. But there
Right.
comes a point where you go, you know what? I might be better than these motherfuckers,
Right.
or I'm just as good as these motherfuckers.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You
And
have
they
that
start-
moment.
They
you know what I mean?
start looking for you when you
Yeah.
come in. People start knowing who you are when you get there.
Yeah, and then sometimes you got to remind their ass.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because they think a motherfucker get a little slow, you know, whatever. You know, you got to remind them every once in a while. I do that all the time. I got to
Yeah.
remind niggas.
Yeah, it's like a tree, you know. The more you grow and you get them rings, you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? I got a lot of rings.
Yeah, see? Rings, championship
Trying
rings.
to tell you.
Bodies.
You know what I'm saying?
Not real bodies,
I'm like a
but
fucking
bodies.
redwood out here.
Yeah, redwood with the hundreds of rings. I get it.
Hundreds, literally hundreds of songs.
See? That went over your head. That was, you know.
Hundreds. Really.
All right, I'm going to leave her alone. She seems like she's getting a little perturbed at the moment.
Motherfucking perturbed.
Yeah, you know, I got them $5 words. I got a whole bunch of them. $5, $10.
I'll be
You know
trying
what I'm
to
saying?
use them joints too.
Yeah. So I seen you been in this for a minute. I went on your YouTube page, checked some shit out, and
Yeah, you could watch me grow up on YouTube.
yeah, big facts. So like, yeah, man, I was looking, I was like, damn, you go way back, but we in the same circles, and I'm like thinking I had to have seen him at places, and just not that I wasn't paying attention. It's just that, you know, when you be in them circles, you know what I mean? It's like, oh, 1 second you shaking this nigga hand, you shaking this nigga hand, and yo, you having this conversation over here, and you could be in the same room with somebody and not recognize or notice that they was there.
Yeah.
And I was thinking to myself today, I was like, there ain't no way that I haven't been in the rooms with you at some of these places.
No doubt.
You know what I'm saying? But just because I was in whatever mode I was in, and a lot of them times I was fucked up, you know what I'm saying? Drunk and shit.
That too.
And just, you know, wilding the fuck out. But because when I looked at the history of all your shit, I was like, well, what the fuck? We in the same orbit. Like, you know a lot of these motherfuckers that I know, and I know all these motherfuckers personally too, not just through music, but I know them personally, you know, since I've been living here. And I was like, man, how in the fuck did it take this goddamn long for us to communicate and for us to meet? You know what I'm saying?
I think I've been grinding a little harder these last 2 years. You know,
Okay.
we've been pushing the JILLZ joint a little bit harder. You know, an old school cat like me, I kind of fit in where I fit in. You know what I'm saying? I got my ties with SAK. I got my ties with Shyrock. So, you know, I could just show up to Sub T. I could just show up to a show and do my shit. And everybody gonna be like, oh, it's P. JILLZ. You know what I'm saying? My man from back in the day. But we've been pushing this JILLZ shit a little harder these last couple
That's how I got the sticker,
right?
and that was at
See
the
what I'm
Awesome Day
saying?
in Chicago.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, and I saw you that day because I was scanning the crowd that day because I've been here in the city for a minute, and so there's a lot of people that was there I hadn't seen in a long time. And I was scanning the crowd, and I remember seeing your face, and I don't remember who gave me the sticker, but they gave me the sticker, and I was like, oh yeah, I'm gonna fuck with it.
Probably my man Prosper.
Kind of big dude, tall. Yeah. He was wearing a sweater that
He's
some shit
always
like
wearing a
yeah.
sweater.
He was like, and it was hot as fuck that day too. And I was like, all right, you know what I'm saying? Let me get the sticker. Yeah,
sure.
and the day that I got it, I stuck it on the door right there, and it's been there since, and leave it there. Yeah, and
we trying to put them up all over the country.
Yeah, that's what's happening.
I be slapping them up in New York. They all on the east side of Chicago. They all through Cincinnati.
You tour?
When somebody give me a show to do, I'll be there. I don't care where it's at, as long as you paying for my travel and I make $100 after that, I'm good. Let's do it.
He said a hundo.
Man, I ain't hard to please.
Right.
If I go home with $100 in my pocket after I do this shit, we did it in the name of hip hop.
Right. That's what's up, man. I love to hear that shit.
This promo, I'm pushing this guy Jill shit. We pushing that shit hard as we can. You know what I'm saying? No Diddy.
Yeah. No, that's all Diddy right there. And push that shit as hard as you can. Yeah.
What
all
is it
day.
about this project that is you pushing it that much harder?
Well, first, my bro Prosper Jones, that's been my bro since like we was like 16, 17 years old, you know what I'm talking about? So for him to come back home from Cincinnati, you know what I'm saying, he doing his thing out there, he got his art, you know what I'm saying, doing big art installations and galleries and museums. Prosper Jones, Michael Copage is his real name, you know what I'm saying? He
Don't be putting this nigga's government out there, man.
I mean, that's his professional name.
Right.
We don't even give a fuck about the government. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, he doing his thing with the art. So, he come back home and he like, JILLZ, let's make an album. You know what I'm saying? My bro, I ain't seen you in years, and I love you, and I love you back, my nigga. So let's make this fucking album.
Right.
And so that's what we did. And, it's evolved into some special shit. We make great music together. And, the more we put it out here, the more we let people hear it, the better, the response is. So, we just want to keep on with the snowball effect.
Yeah. Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Real quick, shout out to E. Johnson. I believe that's his daughters, Mia and Amira, on Johnson for their win tonight in their volleyball playoffs.
Let me see. What's the names again?
Mia and Amira, I believe. Amira Johnson, yeah. Maya and Amara
Johnson.
See, thank you.
Congrats.
Congratulations on your win.
Let's go.
Yeah, take that shit all the way. Shout out to the Johnson family out there doing shit. You know what I'm saying?
That's what it's all about.
Creating winners. You know what I'm saying?
That's what it's all about.
That is what it's all about. Ain't nobody creating no losers.
Word up.
And we can go back just a little bit because when you was 15, you left Chicago, and then you continue to develop your love and your wonder for hip hop.
Yeah, I was gone for like a year and a half.
What was the difference? And I know you was young, but and you weren't necessarily out in Chicago at that right before you left the way you are now. But what was the scene like, the hip hop scene like there?
Oh, in Kansas?
Mm-hmm.
First, I'm 15, 16 years old, so the only hip hop scene is in my
amongst your friends.
Yeah, in my high school, and the few little guys that was impressed by me. You know what I'm saying? So we made a little studio in one of the homies' basements that I met when I got there, and they just liked music, and they just liked people that wasn't afraid to get up and do their thing. They didn't know nothing about hip hop. They
right.
just like
right.
They was just
doing what we like.
Just entertained.
Right.
Basically just entertained. They ain't know nothing about no hip hop down there. They was it's like right in between the city and the country in Topeka, which is where I was at.
Oh, you were in Topeka, okay.
Now, since you've been the MC, have you gone to that particular place and done the show?
No, Topeka is.
You ain't gonna go back and give back to your high school that you went to out there? Give them a show.
They kicked me out.
They kicked you out? Well, then fuck them. Fuck Topeka High. Fuck Topeka High.
No, don't do Topeka High. It was Highland Park.
Highland Park High School.
Your ass just grabbed that out of me right?
Yeah.
But there is an actual Topeka High.
So see, I wasn't wrong then. I wasn't wrong.
But I didn't go to that.
I wasn't wrong.
No, I went to Highland Park.
Well, fuck Highland Park. And Topeka High, if you fuck with Highland Park, well, then fuck you too. How about that?
I was a menace to society when I was a shorty.
Yeah, he didn't mean that shit. He was a shorty. He didn't mean it.
I tried to knock that dude's
I bet
head
you he
off.
mean it now. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying.
They say you can't go to school in none of the schools in Kansas. Go back home.
The whole that's crazy.
Yup. I had to go back to Chicago.
Why, Sways? How is it crazy?
So no, I'm not going back
The
to
whole
Topeka.
motherfucking Kansas, though, not just this district, this neighborhood. Get the fuck
The man
out
said
of-
he's from Chicago.
Damn.
Yeah.
He said he's from Chicago.
Yeah, that's dangerous.
If you ever in your life grew up in a big ass city
know.
Back to
and
Where
then
you
went
go.
to a small ass place,
I know.
it's inevitable that you're going to get in trouble.
I know.
No matter how hard you try to stay out of it, it's gonna find you because these are some.
And as
These-
soon as they find
right.
out you from here,
Yeah,
That's Chi-Town.
imagine like I went through that
What the
shit
fuck
like
does that
multiple fucking times, like because you got the motherfuckers that want to try you. You know, the toughest dude in town, he got to fight Chi-Town.
That's exactly
You know what I'm
happened,
saying? He
bro.
got to fight Chi-Town.
That's
Some
exactly
point you
what
gotta
happened.
show him not to play with you.
Yeah.
The story from Topeka is a whole nother story in itself.
See?
That shit ain't even got nothing to do with hip hop.
Right. See what I'm saying?
gotcha.
Man,
That's part of my gladiator school days.
see?
Boots camp. That's boot camp.
Yeah.
You
Boot
know,
camp.
Teach you how to survive out here in these
Survival
streets.
skills in these streets.
Yeah. Tuck
I-
your chain in.
Yeah.
Stop pulling your money out. You know what I'm talking about?
Simple Simon shit.
Stop telling everybody where you stash your shit at.
Simple Simon shit.
That's them years to learn that kind of shit.
See?
Do you think you could fight 5 people at one time? Let's see.
Let's see. Let's find out. But I already know what that vibe is like. The small towns dealing with that shit. It's a lot. And I can see where they go, well, we can't let him in any other school. He's going to beat up everybody. He's going to fight everybody. God knows what he's going to do to the teachers.
I had a chip on my shoulder.
Of course you did. They named you Chi-Town. You didn't give yourself that name. They gave that shit to you. They just threw that on you.
Yeah, if you from Chicago, you automatically a gangster.
When I was living in New York, when I was going back and forth from New York to Cali, guess what they called me? Cali. I could not get rid of that name for nothing. I got family out there, everything. Still couldn't get rid of the name. They're like, nah, you're from Cali. Cali. That's your name, Cali. After a while, I was like, fuck it.
The
Cali,
time I
what's
went
up?
to Cali, everything was cool, but they still called me Chi-Town.
Chicago.
They was like real laid back. You know, I ain't feel threatened like everybody say. You can't go to Cali and wear certain colors. I didn't feel none of that shit. Maybe I wasn't there long enough.
I was about to say
2 weeks.
Yeah, no, you wasn't there long enough. You wasn't there long enough.
Guess
Trust
not.
me,
I
because
didn't
colors
pay-
matter.
Cause bro, I didn't pay attention to what I wore at all.
Yeah, colors
And
matter.
I just went wherever the fuck I
That
wanted.
shit you got on right now, that's a lot of trouble in parts of LA. That's a whole lot of trouble. All that red, you flagging like a
I don't think
motherfucker.
I wore nothing this bright while I was there. I had a lot of
Shit,
black
it didn't even have to
t-shirts
be.
on
You
and
know,
shit.
I never thought about that because I spent lots of summers in California. The very first one, I remember when I got off the plane, the first thing I thought about was, oh, what color do I have on?
I never
And
thought
I
about
asked
it.
my aunt, she Walnut Creek, she don't give a fuck. And I was like, oh, is it okay? If I wear a hat or whatever.
Walnut Creek, that's the Bay Area though. That's different. That's Northern Cali. That's like a suburb of like Oakland, San Francisco.
Yeah.
That's by Hayward and all that. Yeah, Walnut Creek. Yeah. But see, the North is different than the South.
But either way, it's just that's
It's
what-
still
that's
Crips and
what I
Bloods, but
knew.
you'll probably be safer wearing red and up north than you would be wearing blue.
I remember
but-
wearing a lot of purple.
Yeah, well,
black.
yeah, well, you did the right thing.
I don't want no problems.
You did the right thing.
I was buying that shit and wearing it.
See, well, there you go.
I was out there straight tourist mode.
Straight to you got to
get
be.
a t-shirt. I love LA.
Yeah, well, there you go. That's why they didn't fuck with it. Because who in the fuck is from LA is gonna wear a shirt that says "I love LA" unless you're doing
I
laundry.
had my Jordans
You know what I'm
on.
saying?
Shit, I
Right.
thought I was fresh.
You're out doing laundry in that "I love LA" shirt you had forever. The collar all drunk, everything all dingy as fuck. You doing laundry. You ain't wearing that shit out like dressed up like that. Nobody does that. That's like being in New York wearing a "I love New York" shirt. Like,
And I do that. I'll be in New York next week with an I Love New York t-shirt on.
Oh, you wild.
I sure the fuck will.
You wild for that. So
Watch the Yankees.
let's fast forward right quick. Where you at right now with music? You said you took a little hiatus. How long was that hiatus?
I'm going to say probably from 2016 to about right right after COVID. Yeah.
Yeah, COVID kind of hit.
Nice little break.
Yeah, because, the money had came in. Trapping was good. Everything was good.
He said trapping was good. Everything was good.
It was hard to focus on hip hop because the trap house was banging.
Man, it's hard to focus on anything when the trap house is banging.
I had got to a point I ain't like leaving the crib for nothing.
See? You talking about during COVID?
I'm talking about before that. Maybe like, I say my run was from about 2014, right about the beginning of 2016. I had a strong run.
Now let me ask you the question of the century. During this strong run, did you save any goddamn bread?
Did I save any? My goodness. That's why I can do this shit to this day. That's why my old ass is out here rapping right now, because life is good. That's why I got a plane waiting on me next Tuesday. We gonna go to New York, shoot some videos, take some pictures, because life is good.
That's what's up.
You know what I'm talking about? The roof over my head is secure. You know what I'm saying? The car outside looking nasty. You know what I'm saying? Life is good. For real, for real. Yeah. I mean, I did what I was supposed to do. You know what I'm saying? I had an opportunity. You know what I'm saying? Cat needed. I mean, it was just a job to me.
Right.
Cat needed somebody that would, knew how to handle something. You know what I'm saying? A man with some skills, some special skills, and I'm a man with some special abilities. And I handle that shit.
You sound like a cleaner. You know what I'm saying?
No doubt.
The guy, only a couple people got his phone number.
Houses,
you know what I'm saying? He show up just out of
No
nowhere.
doubt, I'm painting houses.
Rubber gloves, and you know what I'm saying, and an attaché case with all kind of tools in it for all types of different jobs.
No doubt.
You know what I'm
Getting
saying?
hard to reach places and whatnot.
Yeah, I'm hard to reach places.
Once again, the story from the Hundreds, the 109th Street story. That's a whole another story that ain't got a whole lot to do with hip hop. Once again,
Right.
All right.
But what we was doing at that time was making songs. We was in the back room. We had a little studio set up. Me and all the guys was making songs, and I put all that shit out eventually. But during that time, I wasn't doing no shows. I wasn't trying to put no. I ain't even really know how. I didn't start putting out music seriously till 2016, because that's when I started dealing with CD Baby and getting my distribution done.
Right. Right.
That's when I felt like, okay, maybe people do listen to this shit enough for me to make a couple dollars on the internet off of it.
And one thing that I did see, like even going back into the history of your shit, like you have really good quality videos, because you go back in some people's shit and it looked like they did it with a Nokia phone from back in the day. It's all pixelated and fucked up. You know what I mean? Think about it, 15 years ago though, you would have had to pay some money for somebody to come out and give you that type of quality video 14, 15 years ago. You know what I'm saying?
I'm glad you brought that up. I'm a film school student.
Okay.
I'm a student at Los Angeles Film School. I take film director classes online, right? So when I'm in here checking out y'all setup, I'm just like a kid in the candy store right now. You know what I'm saying? Cause y'all
Did you pat this nigga down before he came in? Because he sounded like he want to take some shit.
Yeah, because all this shit is looking nice, and it's like I'm going to get all this shit at some point. You know what I'm saying? My
appreciate
tech kid
that.
going to come.
Yeah.
And because, this is what I'm into, too. I've been shooting music videos since 2009, 2010, when I first got my DSLR, and I got into cameras around that time, so that was the push.
Right.
What drew you to that?
Having a lot of dope music and not having no videos.
Yeah,
so I need to shoot my own videos. Look, I'm gonna straight up give it to you. Like, the person that inspired me to shoot videos for all my songs was Lil B. Lil B had a song for every damn song he would put out. He put out a mixtape with 30 songs on it and had 25 videos.
See?
And I'm like, okay, that's how you get your shit out here. You gonna force this shit.
Yeah, people do
on
respond
these
to the
people.
visual.
Right.
Yeah.
So then that's when I was like, all right, I got a little bread. Camera, a good camera back then cost you $1,000. It still do cost you $1,000. But shit, the camera that I bought back then for $1,000 probably worth about $150 today. But I grabbed that motherfucker back then and went to work. Everywhere we could find a spot to stand in front of, any place that looked dope with a background, we make a video for one of these songs and just push them out there.
But now, since you are, working on the technical side, like you're being technically trained to use
Exactly.
the equipment, that camera, what have you found through that something that you might have thought was a piece of shit, you actually could make it work because now you really do know how to, turn tools and do what you need to do?
Well, excuse me. That particular camera, it was just 1080p. That's the only thing about it. I mean, I can still make magic with any camera. It's just the limitations of that 1080p camera. Everybody want their shit to be 4K these days.
Right.
So the moment they see that grainy ass footage, they like, nah, I don't like this, bro. So, me as trying to be a industry professional, I'm trying to shoot videos for clients.
Right.
I want to satisfy my client.
With the industry
You
standard.
feel me?
Right.
I could make you a dope video with my 1080p camera. I can make you a video with my iPhone.
Right.
Are you going to be satisfied with it, or do you want your shit to look like, Steven Spielberg made it, what I'm saying? Hype Williams made that shit, you feel me?
Right.
You want your shit to look like you spent 10 grand on it, but you want to give me $150.
Right.
I understand. So I'm just going to, get the camera that I need to do the work for me. You feel me?
Yeah.
Because the going rate is like $200, $250 these days. You ain't going to, for a music video, a hip-hop music video in Chicago, underground artist, you ain't going to make too much more than $250, $300 off of them.
Right.
So you got to condense that so that you can make that a profit for yourself.
Right.
Yeah.
But there's man, there's so many apps and shit to,
No
to
doubt.
do shit and effects and everything that from even 5 years ago, you had to have bread to have that kind of access to, or the skill to know how to do that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Without like apps now where you can just click on that shit and you have the effect that you was looking for.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's kind of like rap music. Like now, there's so much shit as far as for production that motherfuckers really don't got to be that creative. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of the spirit of the music is being lost in that. You know what I'm saying? Because it's nothing like, to me, hardware is always going to beat out anything that's cut and paste to me, because the hardware, it just has a feeling to it, and I, especially if it's something I made, I know I put my hands on that shit. You know what I'm saying? It did that shit. And so to me, it always has a different feel. And it's and even with writing, right now, you got motherfuckers that are using AI to have them generate songs for them. You know what I'm saying? That'll write the fucking song. You type in the prompts and I want it in a JILLZ style / Nas / Cool G rap or whoever, Lil Nas X, whoever in the fuck. And that you tell them the story you want it, how many verses, and that motherfucker will write the shit for you.
Right.
And motherfuckers, they're actually using that shit. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know, man. We got to get back to the real artistry and the real creative side of music.
I mean, if you got a real ear and you a real purveyor of the culture, then you know the difference. Like, I just did a show in Cincinnati at the Blink Festival, right?
Mm-hmm.
And that's what really separate the real from the fake, is when you can get up there on that stage and rock the mic in front of all these people and they can feel that shit and they out there in the crowd rocking with you. They not just standing there going through the motions, you know what I'm saying? That's when you know the difference. You know
What's the first time, tell us the first time you had that feeling where you got on stage, and I mean, the stars were aligned that night, and you was on stage, nothing went wrong, songs went perfect, crowd was going crazy. What was that first feeling like? Because we all have it, and then we kind of low-key chase that high like a dope fiend, like after the fact.
Doubt.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh, man, shout out to my man Flash G. It was probably one night at Lily's Lounge. I don't even know if Lily's Lounge still exists.
Yeah, matter of fact, there's a show
do.
there tonight with Mr. Misfit and
I know they remodeled it one time.
yeah, that's at Lily's tonight.
And I didn't know if it was still open, but yeah.
I believe so.
Me and my man Flash G, we used to rock Lily's every Tuesday. We had a standing night. And, just one of them nights, I was up there doing my shit one of them nights, and I had the whole crowd rocking, and I just knew from there. That had to be like 02, 03, something like that, maybe 04 when we was doing that. And it was just like, all right, keep pushing these mixtapes, keep making these songs, keep going to the studio. This shit is working. Your name's starting to ring. You know what I'm saying? People starting to talk about it. It ain't just something that you do with the guys in the back. You know what I'm saying? And because we had NPCs and EPSs around us,
Right.
since we were shorties. So excuse me, we always was making mixtapes, we was always making demos. But who was rocking with them? Who was saying, come perform your shit? Until I started rocking with my man Flash G. We started doing Lilies. That was like my first time having a spot to perform in on a regular basis. And that's how you lose that fear, you know what I'm saying? So I must have just spazzed out one night and just had everybody going, and you know what I'm saying, people's buying me drinks and shit, and you know what I'm saying, and the bartender paying me a little something afterwards, and I'm like, yeah, this is what I want to do.
Yeah, that's what's up.
Yeah.
You can't that feeling right there is like all praises due.
Yes,
Shout
sir,
out
all
to
praises.
Jamal Jones. That's that feeling that you chase that feeling all the time.
All the time.
All the time. Every time you step on the stage, you chase that feeling. And even you still get it even if you get like you in a small room and it's 10 people, but you see 2 of them just overly engaged in everything you doing, that feeling comes right back. Like, got him.
Yeah.
Got him. Got that motherfucker.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? For real. Like that's some real shit, man. That's some artist shit. Like I was gonna say some fucked up shit to you, but I pumped the brakes on it.
And I was waiting for you to say it too.
No. You know what I'm saying? We have a guest in the house.
Jug your ass.
So yeah, you wasn't finna do shit. But you see, man, like, this is what I gotta deal with. You know what I mean? But but
seems like you
what,
got good help though.
Yeah. No, I wouldn't trade her for nobody, but she better watch her goddamn step. I don't know that. You know what I mean? But let's just go ahead and hop right into You Got to Chill right quick. This is part of the show. I'm sure you've seen it.
No doubt.
We asked you a bunch of motherfucking questions. They don't have no right or wrong answer. It's your opinion. It could be your belief. It could be whatever. Ain't no right or wrong answer. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna say shit. 90% of the time, she will talk shit about whatever you're gonna say. Me, I just listen with an open ear, and and let things be said. You know what I'm saying?
Listen with an open ear and let things
let things be said. Let you lay it out on the table, so to speak. You know what I'm saying?
Would you like me to start with your favorite?
Yes.
Question? Okay.
Of course.
All right. You ready?
I'm ready.
If you woke up tomorrow and you were Drake for 24 hours, what's the first thing you would do?
Don't lie either. See, that's the last thing I'm gonna say. I ain't gonna say shit else.
All right, so the question.
It's Freaky Friday. You got 24 hours. You got 20. You're Drake.
It's Freaky Friday. Okay, I mean,
Yeah.
you add some specifics in this because I was
Because
finna
Freaky
say.
Friday, they
Freaky Friday when they switch the bodies.
So I'm me on the inside, but I'm Drake on the outside. I get to think like me on the inside.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, no doubt. I'm probably gonna get the illest car that he got in the garage. I'm gonna probably get one of these cars with no limit on it. And we're going to go to some kind of strip club, and I'm paying for everybody in here, and I'm just going to go through as much as I can. Take my pick and go. Freaky Friday, and I am freaky. So, I'm just going to line them up.
Line them up and knock them down.
Straight up. Like, straight however my fantasy was, you know what I'm saying? Like, I always wanted a woman to look like this. I always wanted a woman to look like that. All right, that's second. I always wanted a woman to look like that's third. You know what I'm saying? And then by the time I get to like four.
I always wanted a dirty Afghanistan bitch with dust all over her titties, come straight from a cave. Yeah, I line her ass up. Put her at
That's
number
probably
2.
like 35th. That's a long down the line. But by the time I get to like number 4, I'll probably be doing like 4 and 5 at the same time, and then 5 and 6.
See, he talking some real Diddy shit. That's what you need all that baby
you
oil.
said 24 hours, so I'm trying to rush this in.
I'll
probably start off simple. You know what I'm saying?
That don't sound like it's starting off simple.
Yeah, just one at a time. Because I always had to, fantasy to be just like this one chick.
But wait, hold on.
Then I'm gonna get greedy because I'm gonna get to looking at the watch. Like, all right, let's go. We gotta hurry up.
Let's go,
what I'm
lady. You get 2 licks. Let's get up out of here. Let's go next. Like, I'm
gonna come in calm, but then I'm gonna try to kick it off then.
But I have a question though. Like, this shit seems a little wild to me.
I want to get in
like,
trouble.
so you just gonna hop in the car. Grab
wait.
Because you know what I'm gonna say.
I always wanted to drive a $200,000-$300,000 car. I know he got one.
But fuck that, you're missing the point.
Let's talk about the reaction though. So you in the bed, and I'm not at the crib. What the fuck? Like,
you
how
in silk sheets?
Like, how are you reacting to that? Are you like
look in the mirror and you're fucking
very
Drake?
First, like, oh shit.
I mean, for the first maybe 10 minutes, it's gonna trip me out. But then I'm like, let's get this shit in order. I know what this is. I know. I seen this on TV before. I read this in the book before. I got 23 hours and 30 minutes.
Right.
It basically it's
Let's
Ferris
go.
Bueller. It's
But
Ferris Bueller's Day
look,
Off.
but
Right, let's go.
The thing that's
saying?
killing me
Let's go.
is that you just want to get in the car. Why not put the car in your name and get it sent to your crib? Why not go straight to the
Cause
bank?
that seemed like some shit I'm gonna get in trouble for. That's some paper trail shit. I'm just gonna like.
How is it a paper trail?
I think
I can see if you was talking about a
No.
pile
You
of
can
cash.
tell
How
somebody.
is
You
it
can tell where somebody is.
Yeah. How I'm gonna take this nigga car?
Like,
He gonna come
'cause
get
no
his
one
No,
ever
not
said
take it.
that.
You get it put in your name. You sign it off. You
But no,
drink.
see, nobody.
That
but
sound like problems.
hear him
now,
out.
what if it was
no
some
one's
cash
ever fucking
though?
said that, and we have not thought about that out loud.
I have.
Because when
'Cause I got
when
the
Drake,
answer.
When Drake come back to Drake and all his shit,
He's
gone,
like, where in the fuck is my Bugatti?
That nigga gonna come find my ass.
No, he ain't gonna come find you. He's gonna see the paperwork. When did I sign off on this?
Exactly. And
they
they
gonna
gonna
go,
come
"Oh, no,
find
you-
my ass.
You called me. That's his attorney. I'm playing his attorney right now. He's like, you called me, and I was standing right here, and I told you you were stupid for fucking doing it, but you did.
Man,
Well, who is this guy? Call him up. And, then they call you, and you're just like, oh, you ain't getting this back.
Man.
You ain't getting this back, bro.
Rapper, bro.
Damn.
You ain't getting
ain't
this
gonna
back.
put my ass on a t-shirt. I'm gonna be a dead rapper. They
Nah,
gonna,
you ain't gonna go to the bank. He ain't gonna miss 5, 6, 7 million.
shit. Look, if he had like some cash sitting around the crib,
You taking the-
I'm taking that. I'm just a regular crimey ass nigga. We ain't gotta get that deep because you know it's many licks to be hit. We ain't
Right,
gotta hit
right,
it
right.
all at
I
one
got
time.
you.
Because what happened when you try to get greedy and hit them all at one time? What happened?
You get
That's
caught.
how niggas get caught, right?
Yeah.
Right.
And then we be talking to that nigga on the phone for 25 years.
Right.
I don't know. I'm gonna be right here with you because 100, 200,000 that he had in the safe, that's enough.
Let's go.
You
Let's
said
go.
that's
Let's go.
good?
No,
Yeah,
I need
he
more
can-
money.
and
I need
that's
more
untraceable.
money. I
Right.
need more
And he
money.
probably got a couple racks laying around the house.
Yeah, easy.
Are you taking at least a Grammy with you?
Maybe. That seemed like something that ain't traceable, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I
just
could-
grab a
I could
Grammy.
like, I could like stash that for years and then pop it out one day. And
Yeah.
be
Put it up for auction.
you know what I'm saying?
When the nigga pass away, you put it up for auction.
Little shit that you can hide.
Yeah.
I'm
Couple
with
necklaces,
that.
rings.
A fucking Lamborghini, Bugatti. How the fuck am I hiding?
All right.
What I'm gonna do with that?
All right.
I want to drive it. As soon as I drive this motherfucker, I'm booked.
Right.
Y'all gonna be talking about, man, JILLZ dumbass knew damn well he couldn't be driving that nigga car. Y'all just like what you just talking about Dirk.
Right.
Right. All right.
Okay.
All right. I that's respectable.
Yeah, I'm not mad at that.
I am not mad at that because he just said some real shit.
He did.
I'm sneaky
And
motherfucker,
gave us
man.
a whole new perspective.
A
I'm
whole
sneaky
nother
motherfucker.
perspective.
Yeah.
I'll be
Let's see
standing
how the
right
rest of
next
this
to
goes.
you.
So now we got to come up with different ways.
No.
to drive
We
his ass.
gonna see how the rest of this plays
Right,
out.
we gonna work on it.
Yeah.
All right,
Next
so
year.
so we're gonna go back to the original line of questions. What came first, the poets or the rapper?
Probably the poets because it's just so much easier to spit this shit off beat. You know what I'm saying? It's so much easier to get you. Like people tell me I sound like I'm rapping when I'm talking. Just cause, you know, how I phrase my words and you know what I'm saying, and all that. I get that. But at the same time, like, you know, I could just imagine way back in the day before they even had rhythm to this shit, you know what I'm saying? Before motherfuckers even knew measures, how to
Right.
count measures and beats and shit like that, that they was probably still trying to talk they shit.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? You know, trying to talk they shit in the rhyme form. You know what I'm saying? Try to make it
Never
sound
had that
slick.
answer before.
Yeah, I'm not
That's
mad
good.
at that at
I ain't
all.
mad at it.
Okay.
All right, I'll rock
Off
with it.
to a swimming fucking start.
True that.
Swimming start.
It's
I never heard
Godzilla.
that shit.
Who's-
Godzilla.
Oh shit. Who's more important, the DJ or the producer?
I'm gonna stop you right here, real quick.
That's easy.
Nah, hold on. It ain't that fucking easy.
Huh?
I mean, it is easy in my mind, but be careful.
All right, word.
Be careful. Be careful, bro.
All right, word.
It's a sensitive topic.
All right, check this out. It's a close race, but
Mhm.
the producer is more important than the DJ.
Please explain why.
Now, the producer more important than the DJ because we gotta have something for the DJ to play. Now, I mean, maybe back in the day, in the 80s, the DJ was more important than
Negative.
the producer.
Negative.
I mean, you know, because back then you could just
Negative.
throw on an instrumental and make
But
me hot.
but look, even to
And
get
you
even
throw
to
on
get the instrumental,
and I'll be the hottest thing because everybody was just, nobody had an internet, nobody was even.
but even to get the instrumental, the producer has to make it.
Well,
The
yeah,
producer has to make the music
yeah,
in order
yeah,
for it
no
to
doubt.
get to the DJ.
No doubt.
But I
it
love your
didn't-
answer,
It didn't
man.
have to be. It didn't have
I
to
rest
be
my fucking case.
produced for me to rap to. It could have been some
It don't
music
matter.
that was just made.
The producer made
different
it
genre.
and
It could've
gave it
been
to
disco.
the DJ, and the DJ played it. That
He been looking for somebody.
No, I ain't been looking for shit. I'm no.
But,
He ain't the
but
first
now
one.
you ain't breaking
reason
yourself
that
like
he
that.
thought that
You're
the
not breaking
producer-
your music like that, rapping
Yeah.
to other people's beats,
Yeah.
trying to, you know what I'm saying, make mixtape songs. That day is gone
I
behind
stand
us.
on that shit
But
because
that's where I came from.
right. See, I stand on that shit because it's true.
But now you need your own beats. You need a producer.
See,
You know what I'm saying?
see.
But I still feel like it was a time.
No, you good right there.
I
No,
feel like
you
it
good
was
right
a
there,
time
fam. You
where I
good.
could have just came with 10 instrumentals,
Nah, man.
industry instrumentals, and I'd have been still sitting in this chair.
Right, but them
30 years
instrumentals
ago.
needed to be made by somebody, the producer. We're just gonna leave it at that.
Yeah.
So
you're
it's-
right. But I didn't have to have no producer.
No,
You see what I'm saying?
yeah,
From
but I get what you're
let's
saying.
break this shit down to the ground.
We ain't got to
the
do
ground
that.
floor.
No, we gonna,
I didn't have to have a producer
we are going
once
to
upon a
keep it
time.
right where you left it, right in a good spot, in that sweet spot. The producer.
I mean, that was
You know
my
what I'm
answer.
saying? Yeah,
I give you an answer from my standpoint.
yeah. No, you good?
Yeah.
So, I just want to see what you're gonna say, but I know what
Word
you're
up.
gonna say. Rapper or MC?
Oh, MC.
All day. You already knew the answer to
You
that
gotta
one.
know what you're doing up there. You just a rapper. They gonna paint you in the corner real quick.
Mm-hmm.
Record sales or touring?
Might as well say touring because you know damn well you ain't finna sell that many records, but you will get out here and make, you know what I'm saying, more money in one show than you will make in 6 months selling records. So, you know,
That is
as
very
much as I
true.
love sitting at the crib getting them direct deposits, that shit do make you feel good when you just sitting there minding your business and you find out somebody was listening to your music without you even having to ask them, without you even being there. You know what I'm saying? That shit do feel good, but you know damn well on this level.
FX Radio Network in the building. Let me get him popped in there. Oh shit! Hold on. We don't need the whole your digs. Hold on. What happened? Why I got the whole face? Hold on. Let me fix that. Bang. What happened? There it is. What's cracking, my mans?
Hello.
What's going on, bro?
How you feeling tonight? You been tuning in? I don't know what the fuck happened with the link shit, but we got you in. You in here?
Yeah, that shit had me stuck in your backstage for like 20-something minutes.
Yeah, we got you in now, though. We got you in now. This is my man,
Yeah.
Godzilla, in the building, a.k.a. JILLZ. In
Paul
the building.
JILLZ.
Paul JILLZ.
Salute.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah. We in here, chopping it up with the
Yes.
mans from Chicago. This my man's Albany. It's North Kakalaka, right? By way of Albany.
What? Who?
You.
Who? Nah, man.
So I got it all fucked up.
I live in
see?
PA.
Oh, okay.
From Albany. I live in PA now. I've been in PA for like 7 months. You know what I'm saying? But I'm out of Albany. My partner out of Dallas. You know what I'm saying? North
That's right. It's
Carolina
the
is
other
your
cat.
man.
It's the other cat
Taylor.
from
Taylor
this
House.
morning. That's from
Taylor House.
right.
Bush.
My bad. My apologies, bro.
Atlanta.
But we're gonna have to get you locked in with my man's so he can you know what I'm saying, get the music to you guys for the radio show and everything. You know, he got some fire.
Oh yeah,
shit.
no doubt. I got radio versions of all my joints. You
Man,
know what
fuck
I'm
a
saying?
radio version.
Oh,
They
yeah,
want that
I
raw
just-
shit.
I can just send you the unedited joints. Fuck yeah.
Yeah,
that's what's
bring
up.
raw.
No doubt. That's what's up.
Definitely.
You got
I got like 300
Salute,
songs
though.
out.
yeah. You got any
yeah.
questions for my man's right quick?
I mean,
On that-
shit.
on that,
I'm gonna say salute, peace, bro. You know.
No doubt. Salute.
Um,
Peace.
They have questions. You covered a lot. You know what I'm saying? I was watching the interview with him. You know, you answered a lot of questions. You know what I'm saying? Me, I just want to hear the music. I don't know the brother. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? So the music be speaking to me. I'm a little different, man. I don't be caring about all that, that new internet shit with the whole, motherfuckers be a brand already. You know what I'm saying? And that shit ain't even lit. I want to hear the music. You know what I'm saying? That music lit.
doubt.
All right.
Yeah.
I'm different, bro. A lot of motherfuckers be sounding like everybody else and all that other shit. That shit don't be. It's like, oh, here we go again. That shit is just, space to fill in.
Right.
Nah, man, originality.
Nah, bro, I'm mad original. I got music to go way back. You know what I'm saying? I tell my story exactly how it's supposed to be told. And it's easy to find. I'm out here.
Yeah, big facts. But we doing our this thing we do called You Guys to Chill, man. And if you feel free to hop in, and if you feel like it on these questions. So go ahead and hit him with the next one.
Word of mouth or the internet?
That's a good question. Take a shot.
What's that? What you would rather?
The word of mouth or the internet, like.
I
mean, it don't matter. It don't matter.
Yeah,
full of shit is full of shit.
It all depend on where you at, I guess.
You know what I'm saying?
It all depend on where you at, I guess, because some places word of mouth ain't gonna work for you, but word of mouth probably move a little faster than the internet. People probably respect that shit a little bit more.
What if you ain't a big talker?
Yeah.
What if you the type of motherfucker to avoid conversation? Word of mouth does nothing for you.
I mean that's me for the most part, but other people gonna talk for you. That's when word of mouth really start doing what it's supposed to do. When other people start saying that shit.
I ain't gonna hold you.
Yeah, that's a slight point. Yeah.
That's why I said full of shit is full of shit, because people are more inclined nowadays to lie to you on the internet, because it what you call that shit? It get them niggas views.
Right.
Hell yeah.
Click whatever the fuck. But if you see this shit like 12 times, you like, all right, this shit gotta be real.
Hell
you know what I'm saying?
Too.
Mm-hmm.
But it's still all perception. I think it all boils down to whether you on the internet or real life. If you the type of motherfucker that, that shit gains some interest to you, it's gonna be believable if you're interested in it, because you're gonna want to believe in it. You know what I mean?
That's facts.
No doubt.
See, that's what the gas is. That's what the gas is, whether it's the street or the internet. Give a motherfucker something that they want to believe, and then feed them the bullshit. You know what I mean? Got them already.
Right.
I got you where I want you.
Not mad at that.
Now you gonna tell yourself why you believe it. All these niggas doing now is planting the seeds. You gonna tell yourself and argue with others about some shit that you just believe, and neither one of y'all motherfuckers know what it actually is.
Right. See?
That's just where we at now. So those are some slick ass questions.
Hey, run it. Let's go.
Is it really possible to have a top 5 rappers list?
Yeah, but it's gonna rotate.
Easily.
You know what I'm saying?
It don't gotta rotate.
If you like me,
it all boil down to perception. You got some niggas who's all right, watch this, man. Your grandmother changed her playlist, nigga.
I don't know if that's a good
That's all
example.
I'm saying.
Old ass people don't.
That's a
don't
damn
really
good example. All right, we're gonna go to a different generation. We're gonna go to a different generation.
About 30
Did
years.
Did your mama change her playlist? You understand?
Yeah,
right now,
actually,
anybody, we young.
She tried to
young,
keep up
we just
with the
going
new
through whatever.
shit. But she just saying, when you get to a certain age, you stop keeping up with all the new shit, but you try to stay abreast of what's hot. You try to stay hip. I guess they'll call that shit. And goddamn it, you'll keep a couple of the new songs and a couple of the new artists in your new playlist, but for the most part, you get locked in. I see what you're saying. You get locked in on what it is that you listen to, and that's that, right? But yeah, for somebody that's
I was saying
with
to
the
some,
culture, mine gonna rotate, because I'm always keep what's going on and what's hot coming in to me, because I'm just I'm into hip hop like that.
Would you say you keep a
all right, so let me ask you this. You being an artist yourself, and the focus is supposed to be on you. You mean to tell me you still don't have a top 5?
I'm in it.
And how could it possibly fluctuate if you still the artist?
I mean, if you want to mention me as an artist, then I got to be in my top 5.
How you gonna be you can't see, that's what people be fucking up at, bro. You can't be the fan and the artist and the promoter and demand that you count yourself into that. You're not a fan first, man. You gotta have a top five.
I'm not a fan.
You get what I
I
mean?
look at myself as an
Become
artist
somebody
that's dope
else's
like
top
that.
five. So you take your own creativity of what you made and stand next to Van Gogh and be like, yeah, well, I'm in the top 3 anyway.
I think he has a valid
That's
point,
what I
but
mean.
you got
top
no,
three.
but peep game, you got in all reality, like as an artist, you have to always. We talked about this earlier. You got to always feel like you the best at what the fuck you do. That's number one.
No, all right, now see, that's where people fuck up at. No, bro,
so?
Hell no. Now you're supposed to be confident in your craft. Yes.
Same difference though. If I'm
No, the
if I'm
fuck
me
it ain't.
personally, if I'm gonna be
Ego?
confident, listen, hear me out though, bro. If like when I make music, right? I stand on my shit. So the next motherfucker come in, I don't give a fuck who he worked with or who he did shit with. To me, when I play my shit, because I can do shit he can't do. My style is different. I do shit he can't do. His shit might sound cleaner, it might sound better, but he can't do what I do. You know what I'm saying? And I stand on that shit on that side of it. So when I say like
shit, once it gets expressed, bro, then therefore it takes the see music. All right, let me rewind back, man. Well, let me ask y'all this question, since music is what's the common denominator.
Right.
What are the 2 universal languages of the planet Earth?
Sex and music.
Music and math?
Nah.
Yo, I swear to God, you the first person that ever had that shit accurately. So most people get 1, but she said music and math. Yes, man.
Nigga.
So that means from the top of this fucking ozone layer to the deepest realm, music and math are the common denominators of the planet Earth. With that being said, right, as long as you believe in your craft and your originality, it'll always be unique and there'll always be a lane for you.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Now, when I tell you ahead of time that my shit is fire, you got some people that love music, right? And automatically, even if your shit is fire, I don't want to hear it. Because you came in with the demand over the love.
Nah, I
know
think
what I'm
I
saying?
was maybe that was misinterpreted. When I say like that, I mean that's just how I think within my mind. I don't outwardly say that shit to motherfuckers when I walk into a room or anything like that. I don't outwardly say, I'll fuck your shit up or I'm better than you or anything like that. I don't do that shit.
Was he talking to you specifically?
No. I'm just saying in general because maybe the idea of what I said was misconstrued. That's all. You know what I'm saying? Because
I wasn't speaking on what you were saying at all. I was responding to what the artist said.
Right.
To put myself as in my own
right.
top 5. It's just that's really just when you add me as an artist, that's some personal shit. Like if you was telling me my top 5 outside of myself, then that's definitely going to include people that it's still gonna rotate, but it ain't gonna be me in there. But if we want to, if I gotta include myself,
right. You know, me, I be on the other side of it. We still make music, but at the same time, see, that ain't our focal point. Our focal point is pushing artists. That's what we do. And when I get an artist that automatically throw themselves into that segment, that shit be having me like, all right, man. Because what gets people past that hump, I know so many artists that have done some shit, really had that buzz, had the potential, but it was something that held them back and they didn't know.
Right.
And that's called humility, bro.
Yes.
That's called humility.
Yes.
Humility, fam, because music begins and ends with what? Feelings.
Mm-hmm.
Feelings. So it's one thing to paint that picture and make a motherfucker want to buy into it. It's a whole nother ball game to create a picture and demand a motherfucker buy into it. Now it's like, all right, sometimes a motherfucker might just want to be, as you had said earlier, motherfucker might just want to be laid back. But as you said earlier, bro, when you was on our show, I said, damn, he said one statement that I say to you niggas on the regular. When it come to certain motherfuckers that have, at a certain age, that been through a certain amount of shit, what we say, staying out the way.
Stay out the way.
That's from humility. That's humility. Why? We already see through you. Not just see through you, but see down the line on what's going to occur after I see through you. And I have no problem going through you.
Right.
And all of that is expressed with just a simple staying out the way. Because these niggas is asinine. You know what I'm saying? There's so many people that nowadays don't know how to practice humility that the bag been right in their face. Ain't nobody get to them because they didn't have no humility.
Big
You know what I'm saying?
facts.
That cocky and arrogant shit, especially the people who humble, they'll get you put in the ditch very, very quickly by people who don't give a fuck. Not internet people. People who don't pay attention to internet. People who
Right.
don't care about promotion or none of that and will literally move on with life. Forgotten about, jackass. You know what I'm saying? That's how life go.
Yeah. Next question.
You know?
West Coast gangster rap or East Coast gangster rap?
Be careful.
For me, East Coast.
Yeah, nice answer. I like that answer. Because people forget that a lot of people come in and they immediately jump to NWA and they forget that the East Coast was doing gangster rap way before the West Coast. West Coast just showed motherfuckers Crips and Bloods.
I mean,
showed
for
them a
me, that's
different
just
style.
what attracted me to all of that type of, I was listening to Ice-T, with the fucking New Jack City soundtrack and shit
Yeah.
like that, that's the
Power album.
the visuals from that shit, just from the whole New York City type of gangster type of style. That shit what drew me to hip hop. You know what
Right.
I'm saying? You had BET was on the East Coast. You know what I'm saying? So all of the music they were showing on Rap City around that time was East Coast hip hop, and that was the years I was growing up. So that's what was in front of my face. The
Right.
box.
Right? The box.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
That's where we got our music from around that time, WHPK. So,
Those were the good old days.
you know what I'm saying? That's what came through to me. So,
Well, I like the answer. So,
Yeah.
all right, run the next one.
CDs,
Depending
tapes.
on what year. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
Depending
no
on
doubt.
what year. Because back in the days when there was, let me give to a year, I say. From the late 80s to the early 90s. It wasn't no coast. Even though it was a coast, it wasn't no coast because the average motherfucker did pure hip hop and a lot of niggas sounded alike. So many artists, if you really do your homework, so many groups had artists from the West, the East, the Midwest, all that shit. Back then, there was no coast on hip hop. You know what I'm saying? That shit was all about what? Originality.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
But if you were sitting on the
Delivery,
West Coast
cadence, your
or
brother.
sitting on the East Coast and
Because-
you heard something, you would hear the definite difference in the at least at the bare minimum the accent. But then again, a lot of motherfuckers on the West Coast was trying to sound like motherfuckers from the East Coast. I don't know that there was very many rappers at all from the East Coast that was trying to sound like the West Coast. But anybody that was outside of New York back in those days was trying their best to sound like they was from New York. So
See,
I
what's
get it.
crazy is, bro, like, look, you got people such as, like, Trends of Culture, Souls of Mischief. You can keep going. Bro,
Casual.
it was too much other shit that came with hip-hop back then that had no coast. Bro, you had spray painting, tagging, graffiti, all that shit was totally different. You had breakdancing, popping. You had break beats. You had DJ battles. Everything was pure hip hop, and all coasts fucked with each other. We
That's
all
true.
watched Breaking and Breaking 2. We all watched Tougher Than Leather. When hip hop first began, bro, it didn't matter where the people was from, bro. When you watch that hip hop movie, all coasts sat on TV on the floor like this and watched that shit, nigga. It was
Right.
hip hop.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Somehow it changed, but for some of us that always loved hip hop, it's never changed.
Right.
We have never went through that drama, even in the middle of East Coast, West Coast beef. We ain't never experienced that shit because it's always been pure hip hop for us.
Right.
You know?
Goddamn. All right. But shit. Next question.
CDs, tapes, vinyl, or streaming?
What you trying to do? You trying to get your music out to everybody as fast as possible? Probably streaming. You trying to make some shit that's gonna be, like a piece of art, then put it on vinyl. You know what I'm saying? You trying to get some shit that you could just hand to people when you walking down the street. You probably want to put that shit on like a jump drive or a CD. It all depends on what you trying to do with your shit.
That might be my favorite answer to that question.
I didn't even hear it. I was over here fucking with the goddamn comments.
I mean, he
Yo,
put it.
shit. In the day and age we in, I would say
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, the
I'm
fact-
fucking
the
with
day and
all
age
of them.
we in, all of them. Yo, listen here.
You have the perfect
Yo.
application of each version. I love that.
I got a friend of mine, right? That's a mastering engineer. Yo, God is my witness. That's what he does now predominantly is wax. And as true as
what
I'm alive, you
mastering
can
is
check the
for.
stores now. Frank Ocean, you heard of him?
Yeah.
All right. Even if you haven't.
No, I
Taylor
said, yeah, we
Swift
heard of him.
and Frank Ocean, right? He just did the both of those. What? Straight vinyl, but different. He did vinyl for them in different colors. Why? 1 of them, I ain't just gonna get the line about the numbers, but one of them shits was 12 million pre-order sales, whether it was Taylor Swift or that motherfucker Frank Ocean. And this is a master engineer, this is Andy Van Dad, master engineer that worked with I don't know how many people, bro. But that's the thing, vinyl. If you put it in a certain market, and guess what that shit running for? Damn near $1.
Yeah.
Andre 3000 dropped that nutty ass album. I don't care what album you or what ability you got it from, fam. That shit costs the cheapest price is $68. $68 for Andre 3000 shit. I don't give a fuck where you get it from. You know?
No doubt.
So it
Yeah, no
depends.
doubt.
It depends
we got
on
the Godzilla
it depends
album
on the
on
lane
vinyl.
you have. Yeah, bro. And on some G shit, believe it or not, there's a market for it. Cassettes.
Yes,
if you were to
sir.
put the and they just boost up because it's now nostalgic type shit.
Right.
Right.
But bro, ain't nobody motherfuckers gonna spend $50 for Godzilla cassette. Yes, they
Right.
will.
Yeah. Big facts. We
Man,
had a
could
guy
it
on the
man?
show. You know Levi Stress?
Yeah.
Yeah, this nigga walk around with vinyl everywhere.
Yeah.
Everywhere
that's my man.
and he has a specialized vinyl. His shit is dope with the artwork on the
Yeah,
vinyl and
yeah, I
everything.
seen
Yeah.
that. Word.
Yeah, and he charged $50 a watt for his
Right.
shit. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, there is definitely the market for it.
Right.
Can we get into the newer questions?
We will.
Okay.
Is hip hop a culture or a lifestyle?
Both. It's not just
Way
one
of
or the other. You know what I'm saying? It's both.
Definitely see that. Way of life, man. That shit is in you. It ain't on you.
Yeah.
That's facts.
I'm with that. Mainstream or underground?
Underground.
What if you're never gonna see a check?
See
I'ma
both.
see-
I
I'ma
say
see
both
it,
because
yeah.
don't nobody want to play with their craft and you know just diddle around with it, man. Everybody underground ultimately want to be mainstream because believe it or not, you can get into a mainstream underground pocket with that
Yeah,
funding.
I say it all the time.
Shit,
That would be dope. That
Yeah.
would
Both.
be dope. I ain't gonna be mad about it. If I was able to do something like that, I wouldn't be mad at that.
Yeah, if Sprite came to you right now and said, we need you to do a whole commercial and we need to soften up your music, you gonna do it? The check was big as fuck, though.
Yeah, I'm gonna do it.
All right.
I don't think that's gonna change the way I make music, though.
Right.
You feel me? So that's what I'm saying.
That
like,
bag might change your ass.
I mean, you know, it's gonna change the way we live life. It ain't gonna change the way I look at how I attack a beat.
Right.
You see what I'm
Alright.
saying?
Okay.
All right, I'm just asking. I don't know shit.
What would you rather be better at, freestyling or writing?
I'd rather be better at freestyling, honestly, because I'm cold at writing as it is. So if you know you're gonna give me some, give me some weights to lift.
Right.
Shit. Yeah. If
I heard
if
that.
I could just
yeah, I go with
get
right.
back into making a fucking song on the spot like I used to, that shit'd be real nice. But you know, you just gotta live in that lifestyle. You gotta do that shit every day and just be, you know, in the mood to spit some shit all the time. You know, a happy person, just having fun, doing shit that's fun that you could talk about. Then you know, freestyling to become easy to you. Motherfuckers can't freestyle because they ain't got shit to talk about.
Well, or the brain space.
Yeah, that too. That too.
The
But I
brain space.
say, it's just something if you do it every day, it's like lifting weights.
And yo, just because a motherfucker made a song don't mean they no rapper. A lot of
Right.
motherfuckers can't freestyle because they ass really can't rap.
Right. Facts.
Exactly.
Big facts.
That's what he said. Okay.
Yeah, I ain't mad at that at all.
Is
What the
it
fuck
true?
would they do? Think about this. What would they do if it wasn't no punch-ins? You back to the
shit.
reel or ADAT machine or whatever.
Come
Bring it
on,
back from
man.
the top.
I say it all
What
the
fuck
time. I
would they
record
do?
motherfuckers all the time. Look, and I tell them when they say, can you punch me in right here? I tell them motherfuckers, there are no punch-ins on stage, sir, so I'm not the fuck going to punch you in. They get mad as hell.
None.
Like, I ain't doing that shit. Ain't no, you wrote it. You wrote that shit.
He sure did.
You wrote it.
You wrote it.
Yeah,
Say that shit.
You gotta write that shit in a way that you can say it.
Hey, yo, Heat, what you don't understand is
Nah, I ain't trying. I still say I ain't trying to hear that shit. I'm not punching you in.
Nah. Listen, no, B. It's about the brand. So the way I wrote it, you was supposed to break it down as the engineer. So I do this, you do that, and you chop it up, and then you turn me into a rapper, nigga.
Nah,
Yeah.
it don't work that way. And that's the type of motherfucker that would never be in my fucking studio. That's why I pick and choose who I rock with.
That's what they saying in their mind. That's what they saying in their mind. That's how that shit come out like that.
We knocked that out.
Just punching in, saying a bunch of little points.
We knocked that nigga out the gate. He gonna know out the gate. That ain't happening.
Can I play devil's advocate for one
second? You can play all you want.
Check this
out.
out.
I ain't doing it.
What if you just wrote that shit like 20 minutes ago?
I'm still
and
not
you just
doing it.
don't know it that well yet.
Well, then come back when you know the shit, because you're wasting my fucking time.
Right now. You played the beat for me right now, and I wrote this shit down like right now. Right? And I go in there, and I'm trying to spit it, but I just don't know it quite like that shit. What you gonna do? You gonna let me keep?
We'll sit here.
You gonna let me keep saying it until I get it?
Yes.
All right. Well, then if you gonna let me keep saying it until I get it, that's
we're gonna
cool.
work through it, and we're gonna get the perfect fucking verse out your ass.
But if it take me 20, 30 takes, this gonna take me 30 takes because I just wrote this shit 20 minutes.
But if you were, let me tell you something. If you were a real professional on some real shit, if you were a real professional, you could have wrote that motherfucker 10 seconds. And then still got it in your head and you ready to go.
Sometimes it be some complicated shit sometimes.
Yeah, well then uncomplicated it in your mind and get it right.
Look,
uncomplicate that shit, nigga.
Sometimes I be trying to
Well then don't come to my studio because it ain't gonna happen. I promise you that.
You listen.
You will not get punched in, sir.
If I do, you gonna love that shit.
Nah, because it ain't gonna happen.
You gonna love this shit.
Bro.
If I come to your studio, you
gonna love that shit. I promise you. And I've had many motherfuckers in it. You know Shadow and the Nine, right? Mm-hmm. Yeah, ask them. You know Ange 13, right? Mm-hmm. Ask her, did she get a punch in? Ask anybody that's ever worked.
Want them though?
They beg for him. Come on, Heat. No, nigga.
Because it's some rapper shit.
No, nigga, you wrote that shit. Spit that shit. I ain't trying to hear that shit. I ain't trying to hear that.
We all trying
Next
to tell
fucking
you
question.
the same shit.
Next fucking question. Because it's not going to get anywhere with me, bro. It's not going to get anywhere with me. You wrote that shit. Spit that shit, nigga. Because if I'm doing it, if a motherfucker recording me, I don't want to punch in. Ain't no punch-ins on stage, bro. No punch-ins on stage.
By the time I take this song that I wrote 30 minutes ago onto stage, I'm going to know it like the back of my hand.
And guess what? You're going to pat me on the back and say, I love you, Heat.
I wrote it 30 minutes ago.
I love you, Heat. I know that motherfucker backwards, forwards, inside, and out. Thank you.
Heat, that didn't have nothing to do with the engineer. That had something to do with me going to rehearsal.
It had everything to do with me not punching your ass in. That's what it is. You know what we call that shit around here? Boost camp.
I mean, you know.
Boost camp.
That's a different side of the same coin. That's all.
Boost camp.
Because the way you record it, is important at the same time.
Absolutely. And I
take
don't
that
rehearse
that shit.
No, but listen, on some real shit,
I
take that shit very, very serious because a lot of people don't understand. As an engineer, as somebody recording that does mix and mastering, I also was a rapper at some point in my life. I understand and I listen. So while you're doing it, I'm also memorizing the fucking song too. So another thing they don't like, if I hear one slight slur or anything, I'm stopping you. Start back over. Get the shit right. And then I get the same motherfuckers that wanted to punch in swearing to fucking God that they didn't fucking slur their words. And then I have to play it back for the dumbasses and show them. You hear what I hear? That's because I'm intently listening.
I ain't so lazy that I need you to give me the first 4 bars because I did that right. Just keep that. And I'm not lazy like that, but I'm just saying.
You'll be surprised, bro.
I'll do this shit until we get it right. But if I just wrote that shit today,
bars, huh?
I might
That's what you saying. You got bars, huh?
Who? You talking to me? I was born with bars. I was born behind bars. Shit. Oh, I was about to say.
Talking about me?
Yeah.
Nah, Godzilla. The focus of the motherfucking interview. That nigga said he got bars.
No doubt.
Bars.
Crazy bars.
Crazy bars?
Crazy fucking bars. I feel like,
what's your hardest line? What's your hardest line you ever said to yourself? You ever had a bar that was so hard that you barred yourself?
Shit. Listen, every time I do a show, everybody in the audience, they all go crazy when I say, she did some coke off my dick, then she sucked it, that shit was ill. Then she started sucking too hard, I told that bitch to chill. Every time I say that line, everybody be like, oh my God.
Hold on, say that line again.
I said, she did some coke off my dick, then she sucked it. That shit was ill. Then she started sucking too hard. I told that bitch to chill. That bitch was fishy. I told her get some massengill. Pussy gotta smell like daffodils or you ain't smashing Jills. Every time I say that shit at the fucking show, every time I say that on stage, I could see the reaction on people's faces like, oh, god damn, what is this nigga talking about?
All right, so watch this.
That's just one
What's
of
the
them I'm
sound
grabbing.
effect? No, I'm saying no. I heard you. What's the sound effect that they make, bro, when they hear that line?
It just, I can't hear them because, you know what I'm saying, the music is on, but I hear the looks on their faces be like, oh my God, why did he say that? I could just see it on their faces.
So what you see, what's the sound you hear? What kind of sound effect would it be to the artist Godzilla? What kind of sound do you hear when you do that line and that shit be ill? What do your mind? What's the sound, nigga? Is it a? Is it a?
Yeah, it sound like
what kind of sound is it, nigga?
Fucking truck horn or the horn at the fucking Blackhawks stadium when they score. That shit sound.
Oh, like the all right, that's all I was just asking. Don't mind me. You know what I mean? Everybody say they got punchlines. I just want to know what kind of sound effect you got to your punchline, nigga. You heard what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Welcome to Super Stupid.
Like
you know what I mean?
Sound like a lot of energy just got released.
Yo, you got to release, nigga. This nigga just said, yo, and he fed into it, bro. That nigga just said, hold up, man. Yo, all the bars you just spit. Nigga just had you reformat all them bars you just spit into one sound effect.
Yeah, that's that feeling I get when I see them look like that. Yeah, it's
now you understand.
That's how they look. That's how the look sounds to me.
Now you understand why Andre 3000 did a whole album with no lyrics. That's your shit.
Next question.
Is it true it ain't where you from, it's where you at?
No.
It's not true?
No.
It ain't where you from, it's where you at?
No.
It's not true.
Nah, because it ain't where I'm at.
It depends on
where I'm
looked
from
at.
is what's in me.
Where you from is what teaches you. Where you at is where you're positioned and where you living through. You can't, where you at ain't teach you nothing. Where you from taught you, but where you at, you know, it depends on how that question is.
That's where you get to show and prove. Where you at is where you get to put this shit to, you know what I'm saying, to fruition. But shit, where you from, if you ain't from shit, then where you at don't matter. You ain't gonna do shit where you at.
All right, what if you live down the street from your job?
Say what?
What if you live down the street from your job? You ain't gonna go in that damn job and act like you know how to act where you at, nigga? Cause this ain't where you from, even though this where you from.
I mean, if that's where you from.
I knew a motherfucker that had a job. He lived right across the street from his job, and he lost his job for being late all the time.
Hold on. That's your guess. Did you hear what he just said? He said, I mean, if that's where you from. No, nigga. I just said, if you live down the block from your job.
Right, if you live. But
is you gonna walk your ass up in the job?
It's different. If I just live there, that's where I'm at. That ain't where I'm from. If I'm from someplace else and I just live down the street from my job, I could still fuck this up.
If you from Godzilla Ave, ain't no rap going on. You live down the street at 509 Godzilla Ave. You needed a job, and guess what? At 550, they got CVS. You work there. Is you gonna go up in CVS with your blunt in your lip and your slippers on, talking about this where I'm from? This how I'm doing it? No, you're going to go up in there and follow them goddamn CVS rules if you want employment. Because this is where you're at, even though this is where you from. You know?
Yeah, if that's, no doubt.
Understand what I'm saying?
That's what I'm doing, yeah.
Makes sense.
That's why I say it ain't where you're from or where you're at. It's what you're doing where you're at. It's what you're doing where you're at. But I get it. That's pretty much the answer that we get all the fucking time. Yeah.
Okay, viral.
Yo, what kind of lunchbox you had when you was in school? Goddamn.
And
how old was you when you stopped? Did you have a lunchbox when you?
Hell no.
Nah.
Did you have a lunchbox when you was a little kid?
Nah.
Ain't nobody on this panel. It might be one person on this. I don't know. Nah. I ain't never had a lunchbox.
Nah,
I ain't never had a goddamn lunchbox.
I used to get lunch tickets. I go into school and eat lunch from they cook. Them big ass pieces
I wasn't
of
asking
pizza.
you because we both know we grown and damaged. But the young damage, I just be wanting to ask him. I just throw that shit now out of nowhere. And when a nigga say, oh no, that just bring all the sadness. Nigga like, damn, I really ain't had no motherfucking lunchbox. And that's why you want to shoot shit up.
Nah, I ain't had no lunchbox.
I ain't have no fucking lunchbox.
If anything, I had a paper bag with some old bullshit sandwich in it that I didn't want.
Right.
Never got to feel the whole looking at your cartoon, look down, snap, open it up, got the thermos and all that. And
Nah,
never had
none of that
shit.
Nah, if I had some shit like that, I probably would have lost it anyway. You know what I'm saying? I was a reckless ass little kid. I was always trying to play on the playground and shit.
Next question.
Viral or slow grind?
Viral. Fucking slow grind. You can do that shit all your life.
Mm.
You can put one song out here, that shit blow, and then they coming for you.
Yeah, but you know, everybody gets 15 minutes of fame. 15 minutes of fame. What's it going to teach you? We had a motherfucker on the show here that had a clip go viral, and he lost his fucking mind. Like literally lost his fucking mind. He cried. This motherfucker. He wasn't prepared for all the people pulling him in all different directions, all that type of shit. The slow grind is going to teach you something. You're gonna you may not. I'm not saying you personally, but some motherfuckers may not have the necessary tools to deal with that type of instant shit. That's why you see motherfuckers crash out all the fucking time.
Anyway, then we ain't even talking about them. They don't count. You want to learn something, go to school. If you want to blow up, do this shit the way everybody else is doing that shit. Why you want to put fucking 50 pounds of bricks on my back and tell me to run a race?
Tell you why. I'm gonna tell you why.
The way everybody else doing it.
The whole reason why you stay with the slow grind is the same answer to what you just said. So you can hold on to it.
Right.
So I'm always take the slow grind, because even if something go viral, my nigga, I'ma still take it slow. You know what I'm saying? Slow fuck that machine, man. Yo, they got a saying. You can run down and fuck one, or you can walk down and fuck them all.
I say that all the time. That's the father bull and the son bull are on the top of a hill, and there's a bunch of cows, calves, or whatever the fuck they're called.
Yeah, my pops used to tell that joke all the time.
He said, let's run down there and fuck one of them. He said, no, son, let's walk down there and fuck them all.
That was his thing. When he got drunk, he'd tell me that damn joke.
And he was telling you some real shit.
He'd tell me that joke 4 times in one session, though.
Yeah. He was trying to make sure he was ingrained in your head.
I think that was just the only joke he knew.
Could also listen to some drunk shit, because the worst thing in the world is when drunk
I'm
niggas
trying to
repeat
tell
the
you.
same shit over and over again. No.
Trying to tell
all right,
you.
well.
Look, motherfucker speaking they feel, look. See, we just talking about the toy that niggas ain't get, or whatever the fuck it was. Look, emotions coming out. She said, oh, drunk ass niggas always tell you some shit and they ain't saying the same. Yeah, you talking about town.
No, they had to go through that with me. They had to go through that with my ass from the beginnings of this show and shit. By the time we start the beginning of the show, I'd be all right, and then about 20 minutes in, I'm fucked up. Saying all kind of wild ass shit.
Listen here, in the both of their minds right now, for the last couple minutes, the both of them was just sitting there thinking of a family member and some foul shit from back in there. Cause she just, man, she expressed that shit like, she said, yeah, I'm repeating the same shit.
Yeah, I know. And when she
still
said
can't
that,
stand
I
shit.
said in my mind, she fucking talking about me right
she
now.
was 4, nigga.
Right.
Yo, she was 4 when that shit happened. She was sick of this shit.
Hey, I'm not traumatized. I'm not traumatized. I love where I came from.
God, JILLZ still ain't got no lunchbox. Go get you a lunchbox tomorrow, bro.
And I love that about me. I love that shit, man. I went to school with all the rich kids, and I was, just as smart as them, but I was broke. So I love that.
You was
about
rich in the mind. You didn't know.
I love that about my upbringing. You know what I'm saying?
That's why I said, brother, go get you a lunchbox tomorrow by yourself. Go to the CVS, Walgreens, whatever. Go up in there and literally, when you go get it, ask the questions and all that shit. Get you, a nice one.
Look,
with your favorite character on it.
And this shit is like a therapy session almost.
Listen here. Watch this, brother. That suitcase, that little suitcase is now going to become the personal weed compartment. Remember, it's a thermos, so it always got a little survival kit drink in there. Get what I'm saying?
Yeah,
They got the couple compartments for the raps, the grinder, and the bud. Lunchbox,
doubt.
nigga, Batman. I'm telling you, man, make yourself happy.
Motherfuckers, nigga,
Just
Batman.
just like that. Mine would have had to been red. Red was always my favorite color, so there had to been some red.
Go get you the well, nigga. Guess what? We in the future. Where you thought we at? We in 2024. You can go get you a red Batman, nigga. Yes, you can.
Talk about it. Talk about it.
Go ahead. Next question.
I'm telling you, something just told me that my G's got gold teeth. Something told me a red Batman gonna make you happy, man. Go on get that, man. Go get you that red Batman lunchbox.
He said that shit earlier today. I fell
I'm
out.
gonna put that on the album cover. Me and the lunchbox.
And Jesus with gold teeth.
Yeah, don't
And
be
Jesus
ashamed of it,
gold
man.
teeth. My Jesus got gold
Do
teeth.
what makes you happy. Do what makes you happy, man. Yeah, that's what you're supposed to do. That's what you on this earth to do, to make you smile.
You know what I'm saying? That's what I've been doing lately.
Is a hype man needed anymore in hip hop?
They help.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
I just did a show. If I had did that show by myself, it wouldn't have been as lit as it was with me having my
It's a lost art.
Yeah.
It's a lost art. The
Yeah.
hype man is
Yo,
me.
God, yo.
Even the DJ in the background was lit. And that shit just made everything, every little thing that you add to your show, make it better. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, how often do you do shows, Godzilla?
Maybe like once or twice a month.
Do you bring toothpaste to your shows?
To my show? Nah.
Just asking.
I was waiting.
Where the
I was
fuck
waiting
we
for the
going with
explanation. You know what I'm saying? But it one
Man,
didn't
why
come.
y'all listening to this nigga, man?
One didn't come. So
You know
I'm
he
not
fucking
gonna,
with you, right?
I'm not gonna dwell into it.
Why you listening to this man? He asked you about a lunchbox, then he gonna fucking hit you with the toothpaste? Come on, man.
Nah.
All right. In a
You
rap
didn't tell
battle-
him about our show, brother?
Nah,
apologize.
I
See?
did.
That's what happened every time. That what happened every time, man. Motherfuckers invite me on their shit, we get to laughing and niggas get mad and sad. Godzilla,
No, ain't
I'm
nobody
sorry.
mad. We ain't, hey,
No, I
shit.
ain't.
We don't get mad about
he
shit
said
on
niggas
this
He
side.
said niggas get mad and sad.
Mad and sad.
Man,
Next question.
that's
In a rap battle to
You hear
the
me? I
death.
said, Godzilla,
hey.
I'm sorry.
Peep
No, I
this
ain't.
one out. Peep this question out.
In a rap battle to the death.
To
Who
the
wins?
death.
Not death. Flatline dead.
Flatline
That's
dead.
what-
Unalived.
Who wins? East Coast or West Coast?
East Coast.
Rap battle to the death.
Yup. East Coast.
So who from the East
I don't know.
Coast is battling?
Nah.
who from the West Coast?
I ain't gonna lie.
Damn,
Now
that's a
listen here.
deep one.
Back in the days, I might have said yeah, and I'm from New York. Nowadays, I'll say the West Coast all day. Why? Because West Coast still live by a culture. Know what I'm saying? Gang banging and all that shit is tied into hip hop.
We talking
Right.
about collectively though, and it's still some spitters on the East
And
Coast.
I'm talking
man.
about collectively. Now listen here, you better understand the average New York nigga nowadays. Nigga like, what, die? Man, fuck a rap. I'm singing now. You ain't
Yeah, I
heard my
mean, I
dude.
know where you going with this shit, the New York drill sound and all that. I know where you going with that, but it's still some spitters on the East Coast. And then if you talking about collectively, then the East Coast, when it came to spitters, they got a large lead. The West Coast might be coming back a little bit, but the East Coast got a lead.
I'm agreeing with you, nigga. I'm agreeing with you as far as the lyrical capability. Yes, I'm just talking about the mindset of the average New Yorker nowadays. You just said,
Currently,
hold
yeah.
up.
No, I
Now,
agree with
look.
you.
They down with the battle. They down with the battle all the way up to what, TV? Promotion, the dates, everything, until you bring out the specifics to say, oh, to death. Oh, now, I sing now, nigga. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But see, a West Coast nigga gonna be like, what? To the death? Nigga, that's for the set. On the dead homies, cuz.
He got it. Hey. He may have a point there.
So
when you bring
It's
death
a way
into
of
it,
life.
yeah.
It's a way of life. In New York, it's a hustle. Don't get that shit twisted.
so
Now,
in
to
a
the older
hypothetical-
niggas, yeah.
In a hypothetical situation, with that mindset in the West Coast, but you knowing that, if you needed the East to win, who would you pull from the East to go against the West, specifically?
Bar for bar.
I would have to go back to the people. I would have had to go back to the people who did it from the beginning. You know what I mean? I'd have to go with Nas, Jay. Cause see, what y'all forget is it's a lot of people on the East Coast that made an East Coast buzz, but they was from the West, and vice versa. You know what
Right.
I'm saying?
Yeah.
King T and these niggas was that's how that shit was, bro. That's why I said that shit was like, I don't know. That's the wrong question to ask an older nigga.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
a lot of them
Right now,
niggas
I
on the
don't believe-
URL league and on that Smack DVD, on the Smack battles and shit. A lot of them niggas is from the East Coast, so we can't forget about them. Just because we talking about our favorite mainstream artists.
Now
A
that
lot of
shit
them
done got
niggas
so
is
big.
not
It
from out
depends on
west.
which URL you follow. Cause they got sectors
Yeah, they
all
got
over.
some from
That
out
nigga
west,
Geechee
too.
Gotti from the West Coast, and they got a mean following over there. Then you got that whole Vegas sector. Then you got the Chicago. You got a whole bunch of niggas.
I mean, you know,
it just
I'm talking
depends
about
on who
the
you
most
follow,
popular
bro.
ones.
Most people
Right.
follow the biggest ones.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And Remy they follow Remy because the bitch got some money. But bro, that ain't the loop. She fuck with certain people. You know what I mean? Start fucking with some of the people that might only have 60 views. But look at it. They crowd is packed. The internet don't know about it, but the streets know.
Right.
Forget URL is a hands-on game. That shit work word of mouth more than that internet shit.
Next question.
Them little functions be
That's it.
packed.
Oh, that's it?
I don't care where you do it.
Now you gonna ask him the question about the break a day and all that shit?
No, you ain't did yours in a while. Do
Which
yours.
one? No, I ain't doing that one. We already established where they're going with that one. But I'll do it anyways. I'm gonna do some quick role play with you right quick. All right, just follow what I say right quick. All right, you got it?
Got it.
Okay, cool. How you doing, sir?
What's going on?
My name is David Dickums.
David Dickens.
David Dickums from Deep Up In It Records.
Deep up in it.
Yeah, how you
David,
doing?
That
How you doing,
is
sir?
an interesting name, David.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. We've been listening to your music for a while lately. We really, really, really love what you're doing, and we'd like to sign you to Deep Up In Your Records. Here's the contract. You get everything you want. You own the masters. You own everything. It's $10 million on the table right now. It's yours. Take it home. Do whatever you want to do. Sign here, sir.
I'm gonna need my lawyer to look this over. Real
No,
quick.
we don't have time for all of that. It's right here, right now. There's $10 million. Sign on the dotted line. There's no tricks, no nothing. You're gonna own your masters. You're gonna have all your residuals, everything.
Hold on, let me take a picture of this real quick. Send it to my lawyer.
We are not going to do that. You either sign now or the money is gone as I walk out the door, sir. We believe in your product. We believe in your brand. Enough to
Listen,
give you 10 mil. Let's go.
With a name like David Dickums, I just can't trust something like that. I need my lawyer to look at this.
Sure.
I'm positive.
Last time.
The last time. Final
Final?
answer.
That's
final
it?
answer.
All right, cool. We're out. It's nice meeting you.
Nice
So you're
meeting
going to
you too,
pass up
sir.
10 million motherfucking dollars.
If I can't read the contract, I ain't.
You're going to
that
pass
fucking
up
crazy.
10 million motherfucking dollars.
What I got to do for this $10 million? I got to read the
Oh,
contract.
you want to sign it?
What country they don't
You're going
let
to
you read
pass
the
up $10
contract,
million.
bro?
I'm asking you a question. You're going to pass up $10 million?
Let you read the contract.
Can I just give you $500,000 back and read the contract?
Yeah, but no, you're going to sign
I'm
it
gonna
first.
give you a $500,000 tip and let
We
me
don't
read
even
the
need the
contract.
money. Are you? See, this is what.
Yeah, if you don't need the money, I don't know why you
Why-
so
why
hard on not
motherfuckers-
letting me read the contract.
Why
is-
motherfuckers?
What's the problem?
Why motherfuckers? If there was really
You know what?
$10 million,
I go everywhere with my lawyer, so he already here.
that motherfucker ain't
Yeah.
here. He ain't here. He ain't here.
Well, I don't know how we even got in this conversation. How am I even sitting
Well,
here?
look. Check this
am
out.
I delivering some
On
Uber
some real
Eats here?
shit. On some real shit. You're gonna pass up $10 million right now. Would you seriously pass up $10 million?
The way you just explained it, yeah. You're going to have to come better than that.
See, I
If
find
you're
that
going to
hard to
be
believe.
a wolf in sheep's clothing, then
If the contract, and I'm
your
telling
sheep
you, you
clothes
can look,
gonna
it's
have
the
to
most
not say
simplest
David
fucking
Dickham
contract.
on 'em,
The
first of all.
most simplest fucking contract. It says right there, you're gonna own every goddamn thing. You own everything. Here's $10 million.
I'm finna sit here and read this shit for a second. You mind? Give me about 10, 20 minutes. I'm finna sit here and read this shit.
No, I'm just saying that, like you wouldn't take the $10 million. Although there would be one stipulation in that, would you be wear this pink cowboy hat with some
See what I'm
rhinestones, some
saying?
pink cowboy boots?
If you,
You know what I'm saying?
trying to
And
hide
dance a
shit
jig.
like that from me,
But
and I feel like you trying to hide some shit
no,
from
but
me,
okay. So
then
if I
I'm
tell
reluctant.
you,
I don't care
there's
what the
10,
number is,
10
I'm
million,
reluctant.
10 million, right? But all you got to do is put one album out, and every video for that one album, I need you wearing this pink cowboy hat, this pink jacket with the rhinestones and the cowboy boots with the fucking pink fucking rhinestones and shit in it, and dance a jig. You doing?
And that's it?
That's it.
That's it.
That's it.
Let's go.
You running it, my man's. I knew it. See, and when we get past the fuck shit, the real shit is the money.
Cause that ain't finna nothing like that finna hurt my character or nothing like that. It ain't like you said I gotta sleep with motherfuckers I ain't supposed to be sleeping with, or
I don't know, man.
eat something I'm not supposed to be eating. Or,
shit,
you
fuck
know
around,
what I'm
motherfucker.
saying?
You know you
Kill
gotta
somebody.
you gotta
ain't
make
say I
all
ain't do
those public
something illegal,
appearances. Make all those public appearances wearing that shit. It
but
may send the
you
wrong
paying
message.
me for my time.
Okay, I ain't mad at you.
Ain't fuck I care
She's
about
like, I
some
ain't mad
pink.
at you.
Pink don't mean
Interesting
I'm.
way to look at it.
Yeah, it's pink. Pink don't mean nothing about who I am as a man.
Okay, I say that shit and I ask that shit a lot. And the truth is like, you know,
You ain't
you
say
know,
I had to do something homosexual.
Right. No, never said that. But
Okay.
but a lot of people immediately take it to that.
Because
But-
if you had said that, I'd have said absolutely not, and I'd have walked the fuck out.
Right.
See
But
what
it
I'm
does
saying?
imply that though. It does imply that there's something that.
But then
that-
if you know securing who you are, wearing a pink hat and dancing on stage, don't make you homosexual.
Yeah, you know, it depends on perception. Somebody else's
Well,
perception
I don't
of
give
it.
a fuck about their perception. I
ain't mad at you. I ain't mad at you because $10 million could change your motherfucker's whole shit.
Right. And I don't give a fuck
Change
about perception.
change your family and everybody's whole shit. I say that shit, like, man, you find me in Bermuda somewhere, man, drinking a cocktail on the beach. I'm not giving a fuck. And
ain't even
besides,
gotta go to
half
Bermuda.
these motherfuckers got attention
right
spans
here
of a
with-
Twinkie right now.
I
Anyways,
still had a pink hat on your ass.
didn't nobody bat an eye when Cam was wearing all that pink?
You see what I'm saying?
All right.
And if they did, who cares? It ain't, you know, and like I said, it ain't like you got me doing something that I ain't supposed to be doing.
All right, let me ask you the Diddy question, because
Got
I
me with
asked
a
this
hat.
shit. What was it, last week
Mhm.
when Lyric was here? If you didn't know jack shit about Diddy right now, would you go to a Diddy party?
If I didn't know jack shit about Diddy,
Only thing
Most
you knew,
likely, yeah.
you knew is what everybody knew. He, you know, and like was yesterday. You know what I'm saying? All that shit, the Mace shit. That's all you knew.
and I ain't, yeah, most likely I'd be there if I was invited and they let me in that motherfucker. Most likely I would go in there. Why wouldn't I go in there? If they tried some crazy shit, like, is they doing this shit to you under duress? Like, motherfucker, you got to do it. We gonna fuck you
I
up.
don't know. I mean, you tell me. You
So
like,
I ain't never been in one. I'm saying,
You
are
know
they
what I'm
gonna
saying?
make me do some shit I don't want to do?
first of all,
I can't walk back about this motherfucker.
I mean, you're free to do what you want. I think it's a long walk back down to the bus that takes you there. I don't know.
Whatever.
I ain't never been to Diddy's party.
It ain't a walk long enough for me to give up my motherfucking manhood
right,
over no long walk.
right.
You feel
But
me?
I'm saying, like, you going to the Diddy party, you don't know what's happening. There's drinks everywhere, drinks flowing and shit. There's a pile of cocaine over there. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's all
Okay.
kind of shit jumping off, naked motherfuckers, all kinds of shit. You still staying?
As soon as there's too many naked dudes running around, I'm out this motherfucker. 'Cause that's too freaky for me. And, you know, I got my limits. I got, you know, lines that I draw in the sand that I don't cross. You know what I'm saying? It's my motherfucking life. That's how I choose to live it. And, you know,
But you talking from a perspective that you already know the Diddy party shit. But if you didn't know none of that shit and you walked into that party,
and seen that shit.
nah, I mean, he could
Me
hand
is
you a
who I
fucking
am,
drink with
it's
some
turning the
fucking
fuck
ketamine
around.
in that motherfucker, and you woke up the next morning
That's
naked
see,
in the
now-
bed.
Now you adding, you know, you adding details. They drugged me. If you just let
And
me
they got
go
your
in
ass
here,
on tape.
if you just let me go in here and make my own decisions as the man that I am, then as soon as I see two naked motherfuckers, dudes walking around, I'm out this bitch.
I
Y'all
know
do
what
it
I
too
said.
much.
I said, me and Swipe God,
Y'all do it too much.
I get the invite. I'm casing the joint. As soon as I walk in, I'm casing the joint. I'm watching
Right,
everybody. I'm
right,
casing the
right.
goddamn joint. I'm walking out that bitch with something. That's
Right.
what I said.
I ain't never.
I'll take the invite.
Bro,
I'm going.
I've been to strip clubs and shit, but I ain't never been to no damn lock-ins with, you know, freaking parties where they have, you know, orgies and shit like that. I don't, you know, I didn't heard about them and shit, but I don't partake in that kind of shit.
Okay. My co-host does.
Ah.
She said that shit all the time. She said,
And it
what?
is what
I
it
mean,
is.
you do. You said it. You know, allegedly.
True that. And
There
it
ain't
is
no
what it
alleged
is.
to it. The shit is online. You said it.
Allegedly.
But she'd have NDAs, motherfuckers signing NDAs and shit. You know what I'm saying? Non-disclosure agreements.
I mean, this a judgment-free zone. I just personally don't do that shit myself.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
I ain't mad at you.
Yeah.
See you at the Diddy party.
Maybe.
Keep your jewelry in the car. I don't want to rob you, bro. Keep your jewelry in the car. Because I'm
Maybe.
taking everything. If that
True
shit ain't nailed down, I'm taking it.
Type of motherfucker go to the Diddy party. No, I don't want no drinks.
I don't want no
straight.
drinks. I don't want none.
I
I'm
smoke
casing
my
the
own
joint.
shit, drink my own shit. I just came in here for them two chicks over there. We gonna go on and back. I'm real specific about shit I be on.
until another motherfucker walk in the room. Hey, what y'all doing in here? Hey, what's going on?
No. See, now you see, man, I will get up
Hey,
mid-stroke on some shit.
Hey, what's going on?
Mid-stroke.
Don't
It's
get no
crazy,
fuck.
right?
I'm out. That shit
Hey,
too
can we
crazy, man.
Can we get a joint? Let's get some.
I'm from Chicago.
I want to hear these
baby.
bars
That shit
now.
Too crazy.
I want to hear these bars. Start us off with that one. You know the one. And mute my mic because I feel, you mute me because I'm ready right now. I swear to God, I'm like breaking some shit.
Lord have mercy.
Yeah, Lord have mercy.
It's Paul JILLZ show. Godzilla. And go like this, woo. Yo, I'm from the hard blocks on the east side. I let the heat slide every day. I be smoking on Kush, yeah. And all my cars start with a button push, yeah. Shorty got a fat pussy. I can see it through her pants. Her gripper touch my hands, her lap mushy. You don't even stand a chance, rookie. I'm on you like you owe a large debt to a bookie. My pit bull is such a large pet. I be blowing cookie while I'm walking my dog on Price Hill. I'm twice ill. I got rhymes like grains of rice in the bag. I rhyme hella nice, I gotta brag. I make you change the price on the tag. My old school Buick is digital with the red lights on the dash. Make you like to spit life on the cash. Yeah, that's why I gotta keep the pipe in the stash. Nigga try to rob me, I got a knife for his ass. Yeah, it's the Paul JILLZ show. Godzilla. Nah, it ain't never all I got, man. You know what I'm saying? Oh shit. Sometimes you gotta just come off the top, jump through, make them all stop. Don't call the cops, cause it ain't a robbery yet. $P.JILLZ come through, I might slide when you get. Man, I might spit on the microphone and leave it wet. Say some shit you niggas just won't forget. I take off like a Corvette in this fucking tight parking spot. You know I gotta rock a lot, I rhyme a lot. I'm like a GoBot when I transform. Crooked $JILLZ gotta transform and swarm like killer bees. I smoke hella trees, making MCs freeze. 32 degrees below when you see me rocking at the shows. I pull all the holes like the handles on the doors. Of course, have them down on all fours like a dog when he walking. $JILLZ, everybody shut the fuck up when I be talking, cause a grown man speaking on the mic. $JILLZ, I make them all go on strike and stop working. Yeah. It's all hurting, rhyme flow squirting, super soaker. Yeah, I'm a stockbroker. Get the money, then I grab her and I choke her. So she can't breathe, got rhymes you won't believe. I keep the flow up my sleeve, make the wackest artists leave. Make it where they can't breathe.
Hey, listen, run that other track. Slow it down a little bit. It's called, it's on channel 3. And it's called, fuck, I forget what it's called, man. Something about a hoe. Yeah, turn it up, son.
Yeah, switch that shit up, okay. You don't kick it off?
Who, me?
Or me, what you wanna do?
Shit. Hold on.
I like this,
It was gonna make me do it.
I like this, yeah.
It's gonna make me do it. I don't even know if I feel like it, but I'm gonna make myself feel like it. Let's go. Once again, back is the incredible. I ain't no hawk, nigga. I just hold that shit real steady, though. The laser beam is pouring it at your dome. I ain't tripping off of nothing. I tell these niggas all the time that the daddy is home. Shit, I sit on the throne. I do my thing. Let my nuts swing. That's all I got for the moment.
That pussy so good, you know her face in it. The Tesla doors lift up like spacemen in it. I pull up on you with a mask like Jason in it. Like I got the big house with the basement in it. I roll a blunt as Zaza, you could taste it in it. I roll that blunt as Zaza, you could taste it in it. Yeah, my cup full of 1738 in it. With the cup on the side. Yo, I was in a high-speed chase. That was the last time I was outside. Hopping off a moving boat, swimming, I ain't breathing there. Cause when I get over there, I hit you with a folding chair. I'm golden rare, like a ticket from Willy Wonka. Pull up on you in my Tonka, street fight you like I'm Blanca. Who keep bars like you going to the county jail? I got some dope for sale, yeah, I got some dope for sale. I got a boat tail on the back of my Buick, you know how I do it. I be moving when I'm drinking fluid, yeah. I screw it to the right, it's tight, then I bring it back to the left, it's weed on my breath. I do this shit to death. You might have to call a ref with a referee. I need a whistle. You never get the best of me. You only get left of me, the less of me. It's my motherfucking destiny.
All right, you heard it. Hey, tell these people how to find you, man. And all of your shit. Oh, hold on, stop the beat right quick. Stop the beat.
Yeah, that beat hot. I like that beat. I was listening to that shit earlier.
Yeah, you're welcome.
That's dope. Yeah, man.
Tell these motherfuckers where they can find you, all of your fucking socials, everything. Tell them where they can find you, where they can find their albums, where they can find all your shit.
I mean, really, you could just Google Paul JILLZ. I am the only Paul JILLZ in the world. You know what I'm saying? But you know what I'm saying? On Instagram, it's Paul JILLZ SAK. You know what I'm saying? I'm Paul Godzilla Jill Smith on Facebook. You know what I'm talking about? You can get on iTunes and just Google. I mean, just search for Godzilla or search for Paul JILLZ and all my music gonna pop up. You know what I'm saying? I probably got about like 10 mixtapes, 10 albums up there. You could it's gonna take you all day to listen to all my music. You know what I'm saying? But the newest shit is gonna pop up. Me and my bro Prosper Jones. You know what I'm saying? We got the group Godzilla. So,
all right.
You know what I'm saying? Anywhere you look, you're gonna find that.
All right, give us that outro, that good, that first beat.
You got any upcoming shows?
Yeah, upcoming shows right quick.
I got a show at Subterranean on December 3rd with Epic Uno, Epic One.
Shout out Epic One.
You know what I'm saying? My man,
my guy,
doing the cancer benefit.
Yeah. Oh, that's right. Yeah, Mimi was talking about that. Mimi Gates. No, shout out Mimi Gates.
Shout out Mimi Gates. You know what I'm saying? It's my G right there too.
Yeah.
And where can they find you on YouTube?
Crooked P Jilla is my handle on YouTube. You know what I'm saying? YouTube.com/Crooked P Jilla. Yup.
All right. Hit him with that outro shit.
Woo!
You already know what it is, boy. This has been UNRAP, baby. And listen, when I told you motherfuckers on some real shit, we the coldest motherfuckers in the goddamn city, man. Stop playing. You know what it is, boy. It's your boy Heat Detector. We'll be back at it like crack at us next motherfucking Friday at 8:30, motherfucker. You understand that shit? You understand me, goddammit?
To this day.
I understand.
Mean that shit, boy.
To this day.
Shout out to my man FX.
To this day.
Fucking radio network in the building.
Shout out.
Quaalude in the building. Effects was in the building.
Yep.
We in this bitch. We out this bitch. We'll see you motherfuckers next week. We'll be back at it like crack at it. You know what I'm talking about? Peace. We out.
Peace.